Talking like you a savior now. But you gonna die like any other. The Rayquaza ain't resting till your blood feeding the earth.
Do it, Dan. Do it, Dan Corrick.
But remember, when the wind blows at night and the whispers start, you'll wonder if the Roswell's ghost or mine.
She said it was upstairs. Second room on the right, near the carpet. Okay. Look at the door, looks easy enough. Got him. Okay, carpet. Here we go.
You'll dream about the blood on your hands and wonder who's stroked next under the knife. Is it mine? And when the tide rises, you'll think of me.
Quiet now. Quiet. I said quiet.
Okay, come on. Open up. Come on, you stupid. Nice pooch. Good pooch. You hungry? I got a nice piece of jerky for you.
As the sun grounds beneath the horizon, so too shall Navara of Carathis be swallowed by the chaos of the deep. Under the black banner of the Rayquaza, in the name of Umberley, I sentence you to her deaths. May she take her due as your blood stains the earth and seeps away, forgotten by all but her endless wrath.
Uh-oh. It's gonna hurt. Nobody told me about a dog. When I get my hands on her. Oh no. No! Please!
What is death? Someone said that death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. I suppose that's true, especially when concerning this story. And there are lots of stories from lots of places, many worlds with many stories. And in all of those stories is death. And in some of those stories, there is an afterlife. Someone else said, when a person dies, they only appear to die. They are still with us in more ways than we realize. And that one's not true. Sorry about that. No, because when someone dies, no matter where they die, no matter what they did, no matter who they were, they end up here, in the library, with me, or with him. Either way, they're dead. So let's see who died today and what stories they'd like to still tell. You find yourselves in the library. A huge, expansive library sits in front of you. Every shelf white, every book different. At one end of the library, a sort of liminal, endless set of shelves that extend endlessly. Behind you, a massive window that looks out onto a perfect sunset across nothing but clouds. You see a single striking figure in this library, adorned in an explosion of vibrant colour and bold style. His hair, a cascade of bright pink, sweeps dramatically upward like a work of art, defying gravity with flair. His face, a masterpiece of exuberant makeup, eyes lined with sparkling lavender hues and lips painted in a vibrant pink. They catch the light with every movement. Long pink gloves cover his arms, extending into absurdly long nails at the fingertips, each one glinting with a life of its own. He wears a leotard, well, half of a leotard, covered in shimmering purple sequins, the fabric catching and reflecting the light with a subtle, enchanting magic. Fur trim spills from the edges of his outfit, adding a luxurious touch. His legs are encased in thick, high pink boots, each step deliberate and commanding. While behind him, a trail of extravagant peacock feathers fan out in a swirl of iridescent colours as the figure steps towards both of you. He says, "I am God." He then turns to the camera, for you, chat, and says, "I'm not. But I'm going to let them think I am for the moment because it's fun." What do you do?
Bullshit.
Which
There's
one?
no God.
A good question.
Yes, there are. Lots.
That's also true.
Where are
Which
we?
one are you? And where are we?
Well, this is the library. The figure turns around, waving an arm across the books, and says, "All right. I'm not God. That's true. But you are dead."
What? What?
Yes.
Bullshit.
What do you mean, dead?
Dead. It means precisely what you think it means.
I know what dead means.
Right. Well then, why are you asking?
You're nuts. I don't know what's going on here. Did you drug me or something? Did you grab me from an alley?
Do you feel drugged?
I don't know.
No,
Would you like some?
maybe.
Yeah.
All right. A flick of a wrist and a click. Before you and around you is a drug of every manner you could ever imagine. Soft drugs, hard drugs, drugs that you've never seen before, drugs from...
Can I roll to be on drugs?
You can just take some drugs and be on drugs.
But I just mean like the effect of the drug, or can we just roll with it?
It depends what drug you take.
Holy shit. Okay.
I just state for the record, the funniest thing in the world is that the first thing you want to do is take drugs.
Well, I was just curious
Yeah.
if that was an option.
We all
If you would
were.
let us do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm already dead, so how bad could it be?
Okay.
How?
Well, those ones you sniff, those ones you inject, that one you
No,
eat.
I mean, how'd we die?
Oh, right, yes, the amnesia. It was something to do with water. It was gruesome.
What? I can swim.
Apparently not.
So these are just free.
Yes. All yours.
That's the part you stuck on? Not that we're dead?
I don't believe any of that shit. What's this one?
That's called Chazzy.
Chazzy, okay. And if I take this drug, will I, well, I don't know. What does it do?
It'll wake you up.
Oh, great.
You've been asleep
Immediately
for a
take
very
one.
long time.
I immediately take it.
Wait, what? Sleeping or dead? Which one?
Well, I suppose both. You died and then you were asleep for a very long time, you know. Then I woke you up, and now you're going to really wake up
Why?
once you have a little sniff of that.
Why do that to us then?
Well, that's just what happens when you die. When anyone dies, they end up here in the library.
Is this heaven? Are we in heaven?
Not yet. Although, I suppose
Is
you have
it
to figure out if you really think you're going there or not, as well. There are other things than heaven.
Are you saying we in hell?
No, not yet. You're in the library. Look. Books. Lots and lots of books.
Yeah, I get the concept of a library. I mean, that's the place where, rich people just keep knowledge and keep it away from everybody else, right?
Exactly. It's exactly that.
Are the books free too? Can I just take them?
Yes, that's exactly why you're here.
To take
You want
books.
us to take books?
Well, I want you to, pick them.
We died, and then you woke us up to help you pick a book?
Oh, no, I'm helping you pick a book, darling. Look, it's all getting too dreary in here. You're dead. It's worth celebrating. Okay, let's change up the tone. Elle turns to the chat and says, they really aren't getting this, are they? They're dead. You see, some people, they thrash and kick and scream. Some people, they love it. Some people don't remember anything of their life. Some people remember everything. These ones are special, somewhat. They've got a little task to do for me, but
Who the fuck is he talking to?
I can't tell
don't
them
know.
anything about that. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah. You're
Yes.
just standing there
You're
talking.
speaking out loud.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way speaking works.
Okay. All right.
Who are you?
I'm
Talking to.
Elle.
I'm
Like the letter?
No, EL. I'm not a Neanderthal.
Yeah, who would just have one letter for a name?
Right. Do you remember your names?
Of course I remember my name.
Great. Okay, good.
You do?
Um,
What is it?
Why do you care? Who the hell are you?
Would you like some clothes?
Yes, please.
All right. Here you go.
Where are my clothes?
You're both in togas. How's that? Where are you from? Wait, don't worry
This
about
is
it. How about
shit.
this?
Where are my clothes?
Now you're wearing the exact outfit that he's wearing.
Very
Okay,
funny.
well,
But back to the toga.
no, I think I like feathers.
Right, you like feathers. What do you like?
The clothes that I wear.
Well, you're wearing that.
My clothes before you stole us off the street and brought us here.
All right, that's very droll. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, well, you can wear that, and you can wear that. what appears on Nivara.
Oh, do I get to decide? It's not the same thing that you're wearing?
It can be.
I guess I'm wondering, where is it coming from? Is it coming from my imagination? It must be, because it can't be coming from my memory. So yeah, I'm wearing exactly what you're wearing.
Okay. That's what you're wearing for now.
Okay. Ridiculous.
Elle turns around and starts striding away from you.
Does that mean my tits are out?
Yeah.
Can my tits be covered by the feathers, at least?
No.
Okay. Fantastic. I'm wearing half a pink leotard with sequins, thigh-high pink boots, and my tits are out.
Correct.
Great.
Guys, welcome
start.
to Non-Canon. This is our new show that we're doing on Fridays. There's a couple of things that are going on here. One, it's us. We're here. They're dead. I'm not. The opposite for what we all expected to happen. Two. Oh, there. There are some bars on the screen over here somewhere that say all sorts of different things. Now, this is, and it doesn't look like it right now, it just looks like a completely random set of bars. But it is, in fact, a donation bar. This is our new shill show. We did away with the shill show last week. Everyone didn't believe us. We weren't lying. But we still have to pay for things. So we decided that we'd make it more fun by running an actual show. And this donation bar on my left, on your left, on my right, it's so confusing because I'm mirrored,
Yeah.
is a donation bar that whenever anybody donates to the stream, it will split it randomly between the dark bar and the light bar. On the dark bar, varying bad things will potentially happen. On the light bar, varying good things will happen. The first ones being a loot box. The characters have absolutely nothing. Apart from some clothes that were very dutifully given to them by Elle, they have no items, they don't have any equipment or anything like that. So the first two potential things that they can hit there are loot boxes to give them something. If they continue up the light bar, they'll get a magic item. Something happens to them, which is known as being exalted. And then on the dark bar, you get a loot box. Then you might run into an encounter, and you also might be cursed. These are all completely randomized. We've got rollable tables that I've set up for all this stuff. Also, if we get far enough up this bar, we're going to invite guests in to come and play with us. Bad guests and good guests. These guests will be potentially characters from previous shows that we've seen before on the channel, or maybe they'll just be completely random guests. Maybe it'll be people that have never played D&D before. Maybe it'll be people that we've never even met before. But that is what unlocks. You also see at the very top there on the light side, if they get to the very top of that bar, the characters will level up. They're currently level 3. That's the only way they can level up. I am actually going to slowly make the games harder, as if they are leveling up at a normal rate. So if they don't level up, they'll die. And on the other side, it says you lose. Even I don't know what that means if they get to the top of the dark bar. So that's what that is. So on Fridays, we're going to be doing, I don't know what it means.
Okay. Woo, all right.
It means everybody loses.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what that is. So if you'd like to donate, we very much appreciate it. All of the tips go towards that bar. The entire thing is designed around keeping the lights on for us, and we just thought this would be a much more fun way to do it. I have no idea if it's working, so if someone can tell me whether the tips are working, that would be great. Please.
Looks like it is, but
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Please do get involved. Throw some tips at us. There should be links in the chat room coming up, and links underneath the stream. For the two of you that are wandering through the library here, Elle is strutting forwards ahead of you, the sort of slap of the pumps echoing off of the walls, and the figure that strides before you every now and then pulls a book off of the shelves. It seems like a sort of completely random thing. He grabs a sort of gothic elegance looking book bound in black velvet. He grabs a sort of whimsical looking brightly coloured pinks, oranges and yellows looking book with a kind of youthful look to it, like it might be a children's book. He grabs a book that is just a sleek white cover, almost completely blank except for a single red dot in the center. He grabs another book that looks like it's from an old library, an ancient looking thing, a sort of faded brown leather tome. Its surface cracked and weathered with a gold leaf sort of framing the edges. He struts for a little while longer before grabbing a final book that looks kind of like a hyper-modern book. He looks at it, looks back at you two, and then puts it back on the shelf. Not that one. You don't want to read that story. Well, not yet.
Well, now I do.
Right. He grabs it and then clicks his fingers and it vanishes. Trust me. I'm on your side here. You don't want to read that one, okay? He would make you read that one. I'm not going to make you read that one.
Who?
Him. Don't look at me. I don't know what the hell he's
Not
talking about.
him. What's your name?
Yeah, what is
Me?
your name? Yeah,
Why do you care?
deja vu. I don't know, because I can't remember mine. Yeah.
You can't remember your name. Who do you have? Amnesia? Please, that's only something that people trying to come up with some kind of stupid backstory say.
Yeah. Backstory?
Well, that's what... Look, where do you get out of this place?
Well, with the books.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pick a book.
Well, I'm going to take some books and I'm going to leave this place. Where's the door?
The books are the doors.
Is there a translation problem here? Am I just
No.
not understanding?
No, there's a universal translator in effect right now. You two wouldn't be able to understand each other at all if it wasn't for that.
What?
Huh?
Well, you both speak completely different languages.
You're speaking common right now. I can hear it.
Right, you're hearing common, and so are you, but your common and my common, although I don't really associate with that word, very different.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
What the hell are you talking about?
Right. The books here. Everyone, when they die, they're dead. It's over. Your world, everyone you knew in it, everything you thought you were, it's gone. It's over. You're now here in the afterlife, and part of the afterlife, the first part, is coming here to the library. And in the library, you need to pick books. You pick a book, and you'll be set to purpose. And after you're set to purpose, and you've met that purpose, perhaps once you've remembered quite who you are properly, well then, you'll be on your merry way to whatever is after the afterlife. So I suppose if you want to leave, pick a book. Any book. Start reading.
Any book. I can just pick a book and we... What? Walk into it?
Pick a book and read it, darling. It's the only thing you do with books, really. I mean,
Well, I don't fucking know. You're just spouting nonsense.
Okay,
Pick a
okay,
book
okay,
and-
okay. You need
I
to
mean-
chew some bones. Take a breath.
Anything to drink?
what would you like?
Hard alcohol at this rate.
Absolutely. As L clicks his fingers, instead of alcohol, a treasure chest exists. A sudden chest that it looks like a pirate's bounty chest. It's just a comically ridiculous looking chest that's sitting It appears in a kind of glowing manner at first, and then there's a scent that comes off of it of sort of brine and seawater. Elle says, oh, blimey, all right. That's a gift from the Fates.
What
Gift
the fuck are you talking
from
about?
the Fates.
Well, the Fates. Norns, Parquet, Hathors, Sudis, Disa. No. Where are you from again? Oh, the Three Witches. Shakespeare. No?
What's that?
Shichi Fukujin? Okay.
Don't
Well,
know what he's saying, do you?
There's a few
I don't know
moving
what's happening.
pieces that are going on here. There's this library, my library, the best library. The best library, right?
Best library, the best.
There's the other place. There's the other place. There's the afterlife. There's wherever you're from. There's the books. And then there's the Fates. And the Fates are sort of moving those pieces about. Every now and then, they're either going to help you out, or they're going to try and kill you, or they're just going to mess with you in some way.
Okay.
I have no control over them. In fact, they put me here in the first place. But I love it.
Did Gamda put you up to this?
No idea.
What?
Okay.
Well,
Maybe we should just pick a book.
well, first, have your gift. There's something in there for you. It's not mine. I've got everything I could ever need.
Go over to it and now
A martini
open it.
Don't take
appears
everything
in
for
his
yourself.
hand.
All right. Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Be my guest.
Is there a lock on it?
No.
Okay. I use my foot and I just try to pry it open while leaning back.
Yeah, you kick it open. It opens perfectly. And inside is two things that we'll find out. One for each of you. With a little name tag on it.
Oh, perfect. My name's Navarra.
Yeah. One says
I knew
Candle,
that.
one says Navarra. The first one
I
is for
knew that.
Candle. Now, this loot table that I've created is insane. So these first two loot boxes that you get, that you roll from, have lots of stuff in. Lots of normal D&D things, but also lots of other things. There's magic items in here, there's random things in here, and there's stuff from other universes in here. So there is quite a few things in this, and I'm just going to continually add to it every week, I think. But for right now, it is a D222, because I would needed it to end on a rule of threes. And
163.
Well, you don't need to roll. I'm rolling. You just...
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? I'll let you have it. 163. There's a table that I can
Listen,
roll
I'm
on.
excited.
You're pretending like your fate is in your own hands.
Yeah, you're right.
In so
What a
163, there is a little name tag on what looks to you like a poisoner's kit, which is Googleable. D&D poisoner's kit 5e. You have
Right.
that.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think I am more fascinated by the name tag for a minute.
Let me roll for Candle. Piece of chalk.
A
Oh,
piece of chalk.
your name is Candle.
What about it?
Ah, just saying hi. Don't worry,
Hi.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
It's a gift from the Fates. I think they see the future, so I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. Elle turns to the camera and says, "Really, chalk, everyone?"
Look, I don't know you, okay? I don't know if you're gonna hurt me or not. Just because you say I'm not gonna hurt you. That doesn't mean you're not going to hurt me, okay? That just means you say this. These are the words that are coming out of your mouth. It doesn't actually mean that you mean them. That's the way that life works.
Right.
Everybody lies.
And what about death? How's death work?
I don't know. I'm not dead.
Darling,
Okay.
look. I'm standing here before you, and I'm being as honest as I can be. Roll me an insight check.
Both of us?
If you want.
I don't think
I rolled a 1.
Yes, you did.
Not a natural 1, by the way. I won.
This guy's full of shit. This guy's a charlatan. You don't know what's happened. You've
I totally
exactly what
expect
you
that.
think.
I'm just nodding my head. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to roll one as well, Navarro?
No. I think I don't know what I am. I'm not sure I'm in the state of believing or not believing yet.
Right. So you wanted a drink, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't drink the water.
Oh, bloody hell. Another chest appears. This one looks like it's made out of human flesh. It's knitted together and still has a heartbeat or a pulse or something. Boom, 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 boom. This thing is disgusting. There's a kind of a little blood that leaks out from the bottom of it, almost like when you get a slab of raw meat just before you cook it, like a steak or something, and leave it on the side, and the blood kind of just sits underneath it and begins to pool. Elle says, "Oh,
What's that?
it's another chest. It's just from somewhere absolutely garish.
Well, should we just not open it?
If you want, but
Yeah,
you
it's just
really,
good, right?
you're probably going to want the stuff that's inside."
I immediately open it.
Oh,
You, how do you open it?
Same
It's a
way.
Flesh
Use
cube.
my
You
foot.
just kick it
Yeah,
open.
just kick it open. Yeah.
All right, 2 more
oh
items.
damn.
These are from the dark loot box, but it's the same. The only thing that matters on the first 2 things is that you get stuff. So it's from the same table. There's one thing in there that has the name tag Nivara on it, and it is a fucking heavy crossbow. Fuck yeah. It's just a big, dark-looking, gothic-looking heavy crossbow with some silver trim along the sides. It comes with ammunition, so you've got a bunch of bolts in a box there. It's the type of thing that kills vampires, and Elle goes, "Oh, appropriate."
What?
I don't like vampires. I hate them. They disgust me.
Was a vampire?
Vampires.
Do you know what a vampire is?
Like the like teeth.
Right, teeth. Right. Well, that
Okay.
one's yours. Candle.
Okay.
Let's see what has the candle name tag on it. Something called Nature's Mantle, which sounds
What's that?
no idea. Nature's Mantle is a cloak that shifts color and you can click, by the way, in the thing. The forge is great. The roll that's come. Oh, these are private. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm private.
I was testing it earlier on. I didn't want you to see the secret things. These will come up from now on. On the forge, it does actually show you all these different things. Nature's Mantle is a cloak. There's a cloak sitting there that's shifting color and texture to blend with the terrain and surroundings. While wearing the cloak, you can use it as a spellcasting focus for your druid and ranger spells. While you're in an area that is lightly obscured, you can hide as a bonus action, even if you're being directly observed, which everyone does anyway.
Oh.
There you
And
go.
I
look.
can just have this.
Well, it's all yours, yes. I don't want it.
There are no
What's the-
strings
what's
attached
the rub?
at all.
The rub is you're going to bloody
What's
need
the
it.
rub? What does that mean?
I mean, like, what's the catch? You said we're gonna need it?
Know that one.
Yes, you're going to be going on lots of adventures.
What? But we're dead.
Every week,
We're not dead.
On
We're
Fridays.
talking to each other
I'm
right
just
now.
saying, like, if it were true, playing along. What if we are?
If we're
And
dead,
you want to know?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. But
Well,
if we're dead, then shouldn't it just be, I don't know, nothing?
oh boy, this is awkward.
It
That
was
moment
nothing.
when-
You just don't remember it.
Yeah.
It might go back to nothing.
Is that a threat?
No, I think it depends on what you believe.
I'm just gonna take the cloak, and I look at it. It's got to be worth something.
Oh, you gonna put it on? Yeah, that
Look at
looks
that.
nice.
It fits you perfectly, your tiny little frame.
I'm
It's like
perfectly,
made for you.
I'm perfectly big for a gnome. Okay, I'm average size.
You the perfect size.
What does Candle look like?
He's actually pretty young looking. He's got big sort of like big puppy dog sort of eyes, thick eyebrows. He's got like a sort of chin strap beard, like really sort of a lot of hair on top and sort of short hair in the back. And it's sort of tousled. He doesn't look very clean, but he's got a sort of half smile on his face at all times and a very confused look at the moment. Eyes have a tinge of red in them. Wearing like a red scarf and sort of just some really basic, maybe like rough spun clothing.
Okay. What does Nivara look like?
Oh, I am I guess what the audience might recognize as some form of tabaxi. I am a cat girl. I'm I'm very tall compared to our gnome friend here. I have a...
No reason
Sorry.
to tall
I'm
shame,
just...
okay?
I'm not tall. I ain't tall shaming.
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Okay.
explaining for those who are listening. Chew some bones.
I don't believe you.
Chew some bones. Okay, so yes, I'm relatively tall. I think I've got wild curly hair, and I have like buff or sand colored ears and a tail. I do have a tail. And I already described what I'm wearing, which is this leotard, and my tits are out. What else? What more do you need to know?
Yeah.
I only have two, by the way. I did see somebody in chat, and that's somebody being Meyer, asking me, since I am half cat, how many tits I have. I am cat human.
That's not
Cat
why he
girl.
was asking. The reprobate. Get him out of here. Okay. The
He's on your only meows right now.
L says, right, now let me fix you that bloody drink. Here we go. Okay, another box appears. It is two
Wow.
gift wrapped boxes. Different sizes, but I don't know what sizes they are yet. One which is wrapped in lots of very nicely wrapped. It looks like a Christmas present from like, you know, a commercial, like perfectly well wrapped. And the other one looks like it's just been sort of shoddily wrapped by somebody and a bunch of string thrown around it and tied together.
I want that one.
The one that's shoddily wrapped says Nivara
I'm
on it.
going for the nice looking one.
I go
And the
right
nice
for the
looking one
string. I go right
has
for the
the
string.
name Candle on it. Now this is a
Nice
magic
play
item from the
with
Fates,
string.
aka chat. Thank you very much, Fates, for all of your donations
much.
so far.
I'd say thank you, but I don't believe in you. So
Let's roll to see what you get. A potion of climbing, Navara. That's what's in yours as you open it
I
up.
haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
I'm still playing with
Well, that's what's in it.
Hey, thank you.
You're just stuck playing with the string forever because you're a cat.
I'm playing with a string a little bit, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
And you get a spell scroll. Let's see which one you get. Agonizer Scorcher spell scroll. Candle. Which is pretty
I
good.
don't know what that is, but I guess I'll take it.
Yeah. Now, I have rules. I don't know what your rules are, but you can use a spell scroll to cast a spell. You just have to pass an Arcana check.
Okay.
And do I know that this is a potion of climbing?
Yes, it says Potion
Okay.
of Climbing on it.
Okay.
It's like really branded. It looks like it's from Bioshock.
Okay, this is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I know what a potion of climbing, if it
It
translates
says
to my
Potion
brain.
of Climbing.
Got it.
It's like
Yep, got it.
a beautiful bottle. Potion of Climbing
Oh.
written on it.
Say less.
Dr. Fizzwickle. Dr. Fizzwickle's Potion of Climbing.
Write it down. It's canon.
It's not. Nothing in this is canon. Nothing at all. Do whatever you want. Okay. Elle says, right, now, if you wouldn't mind picking a book.
Well, You
Do
wanna
they all look
pick the book?
different? I mean, do they have authors and things on them or titles or anything? What do the
They
books look like?
do. They all look different. Every single
Yeah.
book in here looks crazy different. You can
Like,
see stuff.
there's a pink one.
There's a pink one. There's a black one. There's lots of white ones. There's one that says Dragon Ball Z on the
can I-
side.
Can I look for one that looks like really expensive?
Yeah, give me a perception check or an investigation
Or if it has anything that sounds expensive in the title.
check. Okay.
Now, I don't mean to insult you, Candle. Do you need help?
I
Do you
got
need me
this.
to
I'm
lift You
fine.
up? You don't want me to lift you up? Okay, okay. Just
No,
asking.
I don't want you to lift me up. Why is
I
that
just
anyone's first
asking.
impulse?
Yeah, Candle, you turn to the nearest shelf, and at your eye level, there is a magnificent, weighty-looking tome resting on a velvet-lined display. The book's cover is rich, dark brown leather, kind of weathered with age, but still lustrous. It looks as though it's been like lovingly preserved, but it's still extremely old. Gold trim to some parts of it. Celtic knots and patterns frame the front, the title.
What does
I
it
just-
say? What does
I
it
don't
say?
What does what say? I've already taken the book and I've
book?
shoved it like in my pants, basically.
Candle, you're supposed to read it.
Yes, that'll do. All right, well, have fun.
Well, don't I?
So, at this point, you one thing that happens is what was the drink you requested?
Yeah, I asked for
Anything
a hard
alcohol,
liquor.
yeah.
Yeah.
A bottle of nameless moonshine appears in your hand.
Wild RP moonshine.
It's straight up from Wild RP, branded Wild RP on the side of it. Appears, and you are sent from the library. This book is titled King Arthur and the Questing Beast. In the shadowed woodlands beyond Camelot, where the trees stood as silent sentinels and the wind murmured secrets through the leaves, King Arthur rode alone. His horse moved slowly, its hooves crunching the brittle undergrowth, but the king's thoughts were elsewhere, tangled in the lingering fog of a troubled dream, a dream of blood and betrayal, of whispered names that left a bitter taste on his tongue. The weight of it hung on him like the mist that curled through the branches. He had come to these woods not for solace but for clarity. Though he found none, it seemed even the forest withheld its peace today. As Arthur reined his horse by a stream, the soft gurgling of water offering a faint reprieve, he heard it. An eerie sound that froze his blood and stirred something ancient in his chest. The sound was unnatural. A cacophony of barking, as though a dozen hounds were trapped within one voice, echoing deep in the woods. The king turned his head sharply, his warrior's instincts pricking to life. And then he saw it. On the far bank, where the trees parted, stood the beast. It was unlike anything Arthur had ever seen, a creature born from a nightmare or forgotten myth, its long, serpentine neck twisted towards him, its head crowned with sharp scales, a leopard's sleek body stretched beneath it, its flanks heavy with a breath that seemed to rattle the air, lion haunches tensed, ready to spring, and beneath them the delicate hoofs of a deer stamped the earth. Yet the strangest part was the sound, the relentless baying that came not from its mouth, but from within, as if it carried the torment of hounds forever in pursuit, the questing beast. Arthur's breath caught in his throat. The legends were whispered around hearths, told to frighten children, or fill the long nights of winter, but none who had seen it had ever spoken of it again. The beast stood still, its glittering eyes meeting Arthur's, and for a moment, time seemed to halt. Then, with a sudden flick of its tail, it turned and fled into the shadows, disappearing into the labyrinth of trees. Without thinking, Arthur spurred his horse forward. The chase had begun. You two. There is a moment that dizzies you, a dizzying blink, and you find yourself inside of a grand circular chamber. Its stone walls adorned with tapestries depicting legendary battles and scenes of valor, the ceiling arching high above, supported by thick stone columns. Narrow windows line the perimeter, allowing shafts of sunlight to spill into the room. At the center stands the framed round table, the famed round table. Massive and perfectly circular. Crafted from rich dark oak, the polished wood gleams in the soft light, its surface engraved with intricate designs of Celtic knots and symbols of chivalry. Each seat around the table is equally spaced, identical in size, ensuring no chair stands above the others in rank. You see a knight of striking presence, standing tall and regal, in gleaming silver armor. Nobody else is in the room with you. His helm is tucked under one arm, revealing a handsome, weathered face framed by locks of raven black hair. His piercing blue eyes seem to carry the weight of countless battles and deep unspoken sorrows. A red and white tabard with golden lion sigil adorns his chest. Strapped to his back is a beautifully crafted longsword, its pommel glinting faintly in the light. Despite his imposing figure, there is a noble grace to his stance. He says, "So, do you understand your task, sirs?" Fixing you both with a look. "I would go myself, but with the recent battle, my leg is still wounded." He steps aside from the table and gestures to his leg with a cane that he's leaning upon. He stops for a moment, as though he seems confused. A momentary wash across his face before he blinks and awaits your answer. You are both still dressed in exactly the way that you left.
I was just going to say that was a lovely narration and intro, but I have to ask the most important question. Are my tits still out? So it's good to know that that is exactly what has happened. Right. Pick a book.
There's a book under Candle's arm. And a drink in the other one, in the other hand.
I
Okay.
immediately shoved the book back in my pants.
But I didn't take drugs. What just happened?
Holy shit, he was a wizard.
Yeah, let's go with that. 'Cause I don't think I like the alternative. What do you think our task is? Should we
I have
just
no
say
fucking
yes?
idea.
Should we just say yes? What do we do? Yes.
Good.
Don't say yes. You don't know what that means.
I can provide you with one horse.
For what?
Your task, sir.
And what would that be?
My
He's
apologies. My
Just testing you.
head has begun to. Your names were again. It was Sir
Candle.
Candle, and your jester,
Yes.
the fool.
Don't just say yes. Isn't that what you just said? I ain't no
Shut up. I'm
jester.
trying to lull him into
I
a
ain't
false
no
sense of
jester.
security.
Do you remember my name? He's asking
No.
you.
Yes, my jester.
Right. Okay. A horse and
Vara, sir.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
gonna do a little curtsy.
Silence, jester.
Right. By all means, you should be paid, and if you're able to find him in time, that would be, of course, extremely useful for us, but I'd certainly be willing to offer something extra if you can bring him back to the castle, ideally before morning.
Who's he?
The king. Artorius.
Mm-hmm.
And what does he look like again?
Right. I suppose you would never have seen the king. Perhaps you'll have a chance to perform for him upon his return.
How much gold do we get for accomplishing this task?
Well, I would be willing to part with at least 100 gold crowns.
Does that sound like a lot to you?
I don't know. Yeah, it does. Does he mean crown like the thing you wear on your head?
I mean, 100 of those have to be worth something, right?
Are you trying to buy your way into heaven?
I'm trying to buy my way the fuck out of that stupid fucking library.
But if we're dead, and I'm not saying we are, but if we are, then what good is the crown gonna do you?
Money's useful everywhere, even if you're dead. Never heard any of those stupid tales where people, I don't know, stick money in your ears or whatever?
No. But okay.
Okay, well, trust
If,
me.
that, if
it's a
that's
thing.
what you want to do, then that's what we'll do.
Yes, we will agree to this task for 100 of your gold crowns.
Very good. Your horse should be waiting for you at the stable. I believe. Last he was seen heading south, towards the lake. You can follow the road or the river.
And when you say south, the sun rises from where?
The horizon.
Huh. Great.
After you.
Of course, because you are my jester. Okay,
That's right.
just show me where the horse is.
You guys are led through huge expansive halls with gold and marble inlays over everything. This place looks like it is ancient on top of being almost cartoonishly regal. There are ridiculous tapestries with these insane depictions of knights fighting with dragons, battles that are etched into the walls. Somebody leads you to the stables and brings out a huge horse, black and sleek, with 2 large saddle bags on the flanks of this thing. The little stable hand gives you everything you need and helps the knight onto the horse. The fool, the jester, is ignored at all times, expected, of course, to walk behind.
It's only proper.
It's all right. I don't like the horse anyway.
The little stable hand says, "Good riding, me lord," and sees you out through the main gates.
Yes, of course. Good riding. Oh, definitely ridden one of these before.
Ahead of you are several pathways that lead out from this castle into a forest, one across a river, and then a road leading north into an open grassland.
How's the ride?
I haven't gone very far, I imagine, and I'm probably meandering about.
You comfortable?
Yeah, sure. It's great. Definitely is not hurting my balls. Oh, God!
Are you struggling with this? Roll me an animal handling check.
Sure.
You know how to ride a horse?
No.
No.
Okay. And you're a gnome. This thing is huge.
Yes. It looks ridiculous.
Chat, you can help him, potentially, by donating.
18.
All donations go towards our 2 donation bars on the left or right of me. One of them, the dark bar, will potentially have them ride straight into a dangerous encounter. However, they could become exalted, which I assure you will help them a lot if they are if they're able to get that one. Every donation is randomly sent, so if you donate, $5, it'll be sent to one random bar. If you donate $500, it'll be sent to one random bar. So it does. That's how that works. Completely random.
Mm-hmm.
The fates are controlling everything. You are the fates, but also you have no control over this as it randomly sends the money to each random bar.
However, it does send it in one chunk. So if
It
you
sends
did
it in
donate
one
a
chunk.
big amount, you could potentially be helping or hindering by a big amount.
Okay, so an 18, you actually have pretty good control over this horse, as you're uncomfortable, and it's quite a sight seeing this tiny little gnome on this absolutely ginormous horse, moving through the courtyard, out through the gates, and then towards the forest, I presume. You see,
I have no idea which way is south. I'm letting the horse lead me.
the forest is south.
Did say we could follow the river.
Yeah, the river leads. There's one side of it leads north, one side of it leads south alongside this kind of path. The
Follow
stone.
the river, but we don't know which way is north or south, so we could be going north if we're following the river, or we could be going south.
Where's
if we're
the
following
sun?
Yeah, they said on the horizon. We don't know which
Give me a
direction
survival.
is what.
Give me a survival
Here,
check,
I just
Navarra.
want to look around here. Okay. Oh yeah. Nine.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west, but something about this place doesn't feel right to you. While you don't have your memories, you do have your general memories. You don't have your specific memories, but you do have your understandings. You have things like muscle memory and things like that going on. There's something strange about the sky here. This world seems a little odd and a little off. The sun is just in the sky, in an awkward position. If you were to guess which way was south, you would assume that it would be over the river and north of the castle, towards that grassland. But he also said that did he say that they went into the forest?
I just heard that we had to go south.
Okay.
Oh
then
boy.
south would be over the bridge and into the grassland,
Yeah, I
based
didn't
on the
know
sun's position.
I was essentially just letting the horse lead me, and he said to follow the river. So tried to generally aim towards the river. No idea which way to go once we hit the river. And beyond that, I don't know.
That's right. He said the lake.
Yeah.
Or the lake.
Yeah. To the south. Follow the river. River. This accent, Brad. I'm gonna kill you.
I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I heard something about a lake, and
Ow.
I am... Listen, the horse seems to know where to go.
We're looking for a king, right? Think he's
I'm looking
wearing
for
some sort of-
crowns, and if the king is
crown?
wearing one, great.
Do you think he is?
I don't know. I think kings wear crowns. I've never seen a king.
Yeah, me either. At least I don't remember.
So you can't remember
I-
anything.
Actually, don't know. I don't think I've met a king. But no, I don't remember nothing.
I mean, it doesn't sound right to me. I don't... Look, this whole thing is just fucking weird. I don't...
So okay,
I
if L ain't God, then what is he?
Demon? Wizard? Demon wizard. That sounds right.
The Mizzard.
Sure. Can you, if we're chasing the king down, I'm assuming somebody took this king. And if this, what did they say his name was? Arblorious?
Something like that.
Okay. If this Arblorious is, a king, and probably somebody that took him is strong, right? What do you do? Can you fight or anything?
I can lift you up.
Again, it's not okay. Like, just, no.
Okay. Yeah, I can handle my own. What about you? I also have this. And I hold up the crossbow. Do I have that with me?
Yeah.
You take that with us? Okay, okay, just making sure.
Whoa,
Can I hold that
whoa,
up?
whoa. Don't point that at me.
I'm not pointing it at you. I know how this works.
Yeah, because that probably has like a hair trigger. You know, those crossbows can be real.
It's not even loaded yet.
Huh?
You have to load it, and then you have to cock it back.
Okay. Yeah, I
think
know
I'm
how to
just
use a
gonna walk
crossbow. Okay.
around the forest. Can I just roll to see if the crossbow goes off?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you must.
Think I'm just gonna walk around the forest with a loaded crossbow, and then the crossbow goes off. Oh my god! What would you like me to roll?
I mean, if you're just rolling around, just do an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh fuck!
You're too good.
Okay.
It's also a really
Just
well made.
say that one more
crossbow.
time, and I'll take that with me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're too good.
Thank you. Okay. You think I just walk around with a loaded crossbow?
I don't know you.
I ain't no fool. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll see about that, I guess.
A wizened old man has appeared near you, wearing a
Oh, no.
robe, brown
Oh,
and
no.
sort of tattered, long, twisting white beard, holding on to a walking stick. He says, "I say my apologies, my lord. Are you lost?"
I immediately freak
yeah.
out, and I imagine I don't know if the horse reacts. Can I make an animal handling check?
Oh,
Absolutely. You must.
oh, oh, oh no. Oh,
17.
You
just too
have
good.
complete command of this horse somehow.
I am still freaking out. This is all horse. Like, this is not me controlling the horse. This is all the horse
Yeah.
somehow dealing with my bullshit. Where are you? Where did you come from?
My apologies, my lord.
Oh, you're fine. We are lost.
Oh, well, I assume you're not looking for the castle.
Are you a king? Are you arboreous?
Absolutely not, no. Far from it. Just an old wizened man.
Definitely not conspicuous at all.
Oh,
Do you know where Arboreus is?
Arboreus. You mean King Artorius, perhaps?
Sure, whatever.
That's him. That was the name, yeah.
Well, if he's not in the castle, he spends his days by the lake, always watching and waiting.
That's what he said. He said the lake. That's right. Where the lake?
Well, the quickest way to the lake is to follow the river. This way, there's a path. You can follow it down through the forest. He points true south into the forest ahead of you. Sprawling looking thing. But be careful. There are dangers abound. You must be quick-witted, fleet of foot.
Okay. We can handle that. I hope.
Yes.
Do I have a coin? Do I have anything to give this man for his help?
You have literally got only the things that you have been given.
I pat my side. Oh yeah, my tits are still out. Okay, I pat everything. I have a crossbow, and then I just sheepishly look at him. I don't have anything to give you for your kindness. Thank you for the directions. Is there anything we could do for you?
No, don't worry about that. I was merely passing. I have everything I've ever needed. Perhaps,
nice.
is there anything else I can help you with while you're here in Camelot?
Where now?
Camelot.
That's... sounds weird. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely help us with something. Do you have, like... I'd love a weapon, if you have a weapon.
Oh,
You don't want?
I have only this stick.
All right, I'll take it.
What?
Oh, yes.
He uses that to walk.
Oh,
There's
You ain't
sticks
gonna take this
everywhere.
man's stick. Then you can take a stick from anywhere.
Yeah, but I have to get off the horse, and
I will get it as
Okay.
your jester.
Now you're talking.
I will get it. Apologies, sir.
oh, it's all right. Perhaps you should invest in a stick or a sword, sir.
Yeah, as soon as we get our gold crowns, I'll be sure to do that.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm walking around naked with my
Got something to say?
Like, I feel like I'm walking around naked.
I'm gonna walk off and get him a stick.
Oh. Yeah, give me a survival check.
Ridiculous. 4. Oh
You find him a stick.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
You there's loads of them. You're in a forest.
Okay.
You
Okay.
find
okay.
a stick.
Just pick up. This looks about, up to my kneecap. Should be big enough for him.
Yeah, just add a quarterstaff.
How's
Hey, look at
this?
Yeah, that works. Well done, Jester.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think we're all right.
All right.
Thank you,
Do
Dave.
you
Be
have
on
any
my way,
money that
then.
you don't-
Good day.
Have a good day.
Wanders off.
How is that man still alive and we dead?
Probably not a man if we are dead. I don't. Let's see what happens, okay? I don't buy this whole thing.
Okay, so then what? He just teleport?
Wizards.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think he teleported us somewhere? I have never seen a place like this
Sure.
before.
Why not?
Okay, well, where is
mean-
this then?
I don't know. It could be anywhere. It's a big world.
Okay. A wizard. A wizard then. Let's find this king.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, you guys head south into the forest.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you have pretty good control over this horse. You're able to move it along at a simple trot and into the forest itself. This forest is pretty dense, and pretty quickly it becomes a very thick and overgrown forest. You get the sense that even though it felt like you were kind of following a path, there was like a cobblestone path that kind of led over towards that bridge. But this is really more of a naturally made path. You get the sense that lots of people take this path, but it really doesn't take long before the trees start to bend in over you. The way that you'd come from seems to get lost, and a canopy of thick foliage begins to shelter you from not just the daylight, but the sort of sense of being outside. You get the sense that you are inside of this forest very quickly. There is a constant and steady lap of water from a slow moving river nearby. But
I like this.
this is a pretty thick, wonderful looking, classic British looking forest or woods as you begin to move and travel following this this river. Give me survival checks, both of you.
6.
18.
6 and 18.
That's right.
Again, you don't have exactly like your specific memories, but do either of you feel comfortable?
I do. I
With this.
love this. Yeah.
Comfortable is really a strong word. I
His
feel like
balls squished.
Yeah. Balls are squished, but forests don't really freak me out or anything, so I'm all right, I guess.
Okay. You the woods themselves are pretty easy to navigate. I don't know necessarily why it is that Nivara rolled so low. Perhaps she is just distracted by the glory and the beauty of this wood. However, Candle, you're easily able to maneuver this horse winding down this path, following these woods. Maybe about 10 or 15 minutes into your journey, there is a kind of a slight mist and a slight fog that begins to build up around the area. Not necessarily like a thick and looming and frightening thing, but you do get the sense that you're only able to see so far ahead of you and so far behind you. It doesn't linger on you, but it settles ahead of you like a fog will do. Traveling and continuing deeper into this forest, you hear a sound. In fact, give me perception checks. Let's see how well you are able to determine what this sound might be.
12.
8 for me.
A 12 and an 8.
That's right.
That's a 20.
It's 20 altogether, yeah.
That's not how that works.
There's only 2 of you. I don't need to do the group checks.
Look.
You hear what sounds like dogs, like hounds,
Oh.
barking in the distance, like chasing something, fox and hound style, like hunting perhaps. It's pretty far ahead of you. If you were continuing to head south, which you feel like you certainly are, dead south of you, and close enough that you can hear them, but hopefully not close enough that they can hear you yet, or too aware of your presence potentially. You hear lots of dogs barking. What do you do?
I am going to make a saving throw.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was just gonna say, like, oh boy.
Okay, I don't seem like too bothered by it. I just say that do you think we should check that out?
Maybe it is south, right? That's what he said? South?
Look, I don't fucking know. I'm just guessing
Okay.
here. Okay.
Okay, but that doesn't sound good. Do you know how to use this? And I hold up the crossbow.
I look at it, and you could see like there's an obvious impulse. Like I'm sticking my hand out, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab the crossbow.
Okay, look,
And-
not to sell it. Do you know how to use it?
It's a little big for me.
Okay. I don't want to leave you with just a stick.
Well, it's the only thing we've got, so it is what it is.
Okay. Are you sure? Because I don't need it.
I'm going to hop down off the horse, and I'm gonna look around for a bunch of rocks.
Easy to find. Don't need
Okay.
to roll.
I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna grab like a bunch of rocks, and I'm gonna. I'll probably use my scarf, and I'll just, sort of set up an impromptu sling.
Yeah, okay. You can add a sling.
All right. Well, at least I got something.
Okay. Well, I guess we best check it out then.
Okay.
I'll move forward.
Look. I'm gonna. Does it sound far away? Did it sound like super far away, or?
Close
It's
enough that
Close
they-
enough
yeah.
that you can hear it, but not super far away that it's like really, really in the distance. Like this is near enough that you're aware that you're within range of something.
Okay.
I can go ahead and check it out.
Well, I was gonna suggest that I go check it out. I go check
What?
it out. You look after the horse, and well,
I ain't
listen.
looking
I'm
after
not-
that thing. I ain't touching that thing.
We can use it for meat when we get hungry.
Okay.
And I can't exactly sneak around with anything like that.
Okay. Can we just tie it to a tree and then sneak together?
Giving her an appraising look. You don't exactly scream. inconspicuous, and I motion towards what she's wearing.
I can be quiet.
Okay.
We don't even have to go in the same direction either. You go left, I go right.
Fine.
All right. I will tie the horse up. And then I will move forward.
Stealthily?
Yes, sir.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Just kind of splitting. She's going right, I'm going left.
Okay.
Question.
An 8 and a 19 from Candle, yeah.
Did you want us to tell you when we hit the exalted status, or did you see it and you're just deciding when to bless us with that?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I figured, but I just thought maybe there was
You
a
wanted it
chance
now?
I should mention it now.
Well,
No,
I was...
I trust you implicitly. I would rather you do it.
yeah.
But I just I couldn't remember if you said
the
you wanted us to
fates
point it out.
have bestowed you with an exalted status. But what is an exalted status? Let's find out now.
Oh no, it's a game show. Oh God.
Ah.
No. What
It's
are you
not a
doing?
game show. I
What
mean,
are
the whole
you
thing's a
doing?
game show. No, you gain what is essentially the opposite of a curse. Each.
Thank you, Faith.
Let's see. You roll on my exalted table for Nivara. Oh, it's so perfect.
No!
As you sneak through this forest in your pink leotard, your skin begins to glow. Let me double check what the actual wording on this is. So you get to add this to your...
Our nips glowing a different color as well.
My
Your
skin
skin glows faintly
glowing.
in the dark, providing a dim light in a 5-foot
the
radius.
dark. It ain't dark.
Pretty dark, you're in a forest.
Shh.
Radiant skin. So you can add this to your character sheet somewhere.
Fuck.
I don't have it as a draggable thing. Now what happens to Candle? Let's find out. Whispers of the Wind.
Oh, you asshole.
The wind begins to whisper to you. You know what? I think that this is also perfect for you. On the wind, as you get down from your horse,
Thought
Are you
Anya was about to start
are you
playing.
sneaking? Are you sneaking? I actually had a different song, but it doesn't work. So this is the song that you get for this whole section. If I could, the wind begins to whisper to you, to the tune of Enya's Sail Away. You will occasionally hear brief cryptic messages that warn you of impending danger a few moments
thinking that's
before it
Going on
happens.
normally in my head.
Yeah, you are having this horrible foreboding sense of dread as these
Totally
whispers
standard.
begin to speak to you and warn you this time of the dogs, of the wolves, and the dangers of the forest up ahead. Meanwhile, Nivara starts glowing and sneaking forward.
Can I see Nivara glowing?
Absolutely, you
Like,
can.
I don't know if we've separated yet or what.
Oh. What the hell?
What are you doing?
What the hell? I don't know. I'm not doing it.
Turn it off.
It's not me. I don't know how to turn it off.
I can see your nipples from here.
I can't do anything about that.
Put a leaf over them.
Okay, you
Do
go
something.
ahead. You go on then. I'll wait.
Okay. God, everybody thinks they can be so stealthy. They don't realize how difficult. I start marching, sneakily through the forest towards what I imagine the dogs are sounding like. And before I go off too far, I say, I think these dogs are going to be very dangerous. Okay? So just hide your tits and...
Dogs?
And
What dogs?
the dogs. You can't hear them.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, I hear it now. That's weird. Okay.
You don't hear it. Candle has whispers of the wind and you have radiant skin.
No, but he's saying hear the dogs, which we could hear,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
You can hear some dogs in there.
Yeah.
Snapping and
Yeah.
growling and jumping
I
around.
just was assuming it was some sort of sound. I didn't know what it was yet.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go a little bit behind, or?
I don't know. Find something to cover up. I don't know. Look, just
Cover up?
Don't. Look, I'm gonna go
Give me
ahead.
your cloak.
Okay.
Give me your cloak.
Are you crazy? No. This thing's really
I
cool.
just want to cover my tits for 5 seconds.
There's leaves everywhere. Just put them in there.
What? I don't think that's how that works.
Sure it is.
Okay.
If the cloak can cover you, then leaves can cover you.
The cloak I can tie around my neck.
Yeah. You can shove leaves in your whatever that is. Feathers.
It's a leotard.
You're just saying words. I don't know what that means. Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. Okay? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
And then I will whistle like a bird. Okay? Except it's gonna be I'll whistle and I'll do this quietly. Just so she can hear me, but it's not super loud. And I will say I'll listen. I'll whistle like this if it's safe to come closer. Okay? It'll be
Okay.
okay, just like that.
Okay.
Okay?
And that sounds like
and
every
if-
other bird in this forest.
All right, fine. You're right. Okay. I'll whistle like,
The dogs are attacking now. Just 100%.
My tits are still out.
You hear growling. You hear these wolves approaching you on all sides. A cold sense of fear washes over you, Candle. A sort of odd... dogs are scary when they're growling at you. Wolves are even more scary when they're moving in on you from all sides.
Yeah.
But there's something else to this for you, Candle, where you just feel not good. However, they're here.
Trust you to use this, traumatic experience immediately on episode 1.
Well, that wasn't my intention. My intention was, in fact, that you were going to ask Lancelot any questions. It was Lancelot. Didn't ask him his name.
I thought
anything.
so. I can't speak to Lancelot.
The plan was that
I
you were going to
think
ask
my
him any
tits are out.
questions, and that he was going to
Sorry.
tell you about the sounds of the dogs, and then you would be looking for dogs, and you'd find wolves, and it was a little bit of a weird red herring, but also I think it's
Listen,
absolutely
okay.
imperative when you're playing a video game that you have to kill as many dogs as possible, because they love making you kill dogs in video games, and now
Right.
so do I, because this is a
Okay.
video game,
Got it.
and that was it. But it does also happen to work out that Candle's backstory is extremely traumatizing when it comes to dogs and things. Drag your characters onto the battle map. You are in between all of these guys. So place yourselves between the 3 wolves. Here.
Okay. I'm so sorry. How do I do that again? I don't drag my name.
We can't do that. You have to do
Oh,
it.
you have to do it? Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
You
Perfect,
can move
there I
yourselves
am.
anywhere you want to be.
There I am.
But you need to be within the trifecta of wolves
Okay.
in some way. And here we go. Let me remind myself how to use the
Okay.
forge. I've had, and I should state for the record, guys, I had 2 weeks to make this whole campaign.
Yep.
I had 2 weeks to build
That's
the
right.
entire thing and learn how to use the forge, which I love, but has been taxing, and I'm still learning. So you get to enjoy watching me learn how to do stuff.
We all are, though. Yeah, I'm learning too.
And then Nivara, you need to roll me initiative as well.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
And guys, thank you very much for the tips coming through. Again, this show is really here just in place of our shield show, so that we can try and make some money, make sure that we can keep producing shows. This show is going to be an absolute clusterfuck. I'm not going to lie to you. This, you know, our opening episode here is pretty on rails, but I swear to you from the bottom of my heart, I will not be putting any more effort into this every week. After this, I'll be coming up with it 5 minutes before the session begins, and it is going to become such a nightmare. But I do.
I don't believe you.
I do. We appreciate the tips coming in. They go randomly between the 2 bars. So whenever you tip any amount, they'll go either into the light bar or the dark bar. Good things or bad things will happen, and something, you know, real good will happen if they get right to the top, leveling up. Something real bad happens if they get right to the top of the dark bar and they
You
lose.
really don't know what that is?
And maybe.
you
And
lying?
what do you think happens if you fill both of them up?
I don't know.
Well, that's,
I'm afraid if you ask me, and no, I don't trust you. No way.
Uh-huh.
Your brain. Pain.
I know what happens.
yeah.
Pure trauma.
What do you think
yeah.
happens? This is a
What
question for
happens?
chat as well. What do you think happens
Yeah.
when both of them fill up? Because I know. I think I'm the only one that knows. These 2 don't.
Yeah, we don't.
When they both fill up, then we find out.
And we
that
go to heaven.
that we're actually alive and everything's fine.
Well,
Right.
I think that probably would have been the smarter choice. We're alive. None of this happened. I'm not still dead, and we go to heaven. Whoops. Okay.
All right, let's make Nivara glow, because she's glowing.
Ah.
And I've got lots of effects that I can use with the forge, and I just want to. It's the thing I'm most excited about. Your
I'm
character is
excited
glowing
about
for no
the
reason at all.
fighting.
So we have 3 wolves that are moving in around you, prowling up towards you.
Okay.
They're actually beautiful looking wolves, perfect, pristine condition, like you might find in a movie. You know, that is just an unbelievable level of beauty to these wolves as they
Or a
move
fairy
towards
tale, or a book.
you. Almost fairy tale, yeah. Fairy
so
tale
happy.
wolves. One of them opens his jaws and tries to eat and kill Candor as it rushes towards you, Candor.
Stay back! Stay back!
Going to attempt to bite you with its teeths.
Oh God.
Let's see here.
Click the attack roll inside melee weapon.
Wow.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Oh.
Now, all year I've been rolling nothing but nat 20s on Cura. And as soon as we
It's
get
payback
into
time.
this, the first roll of mine is a natural 1. Incredible. All right, a natural 1. For this wolf, and I was, by the way, I'm going to come up with a completely different thing for natural 1s and 20s for this, but we're not using it today because I haven't finished it.
Okay.
But for today, we're just going to have that it's just a horrendous critical miss. As the wolf stumbles up to you, Candor, goes to snap at you. There is this bizarre flash of a memory for you, almost as if you're getting deja vu. And you dodge out of the way of this thing. Your body just completely taking over.
Candle, it's all right.
You can. I'm going to let you
It's
take
gonna be
it.
fine. It's gonna be fine.
If you want, you
Shoot them
can.
bones.
You can use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity for that nat 1.
So I I don't want to betray what I said because I had the sling ready because I assumed I was going to be sneaking, and the quarterstaff is, you know, I just have it on my back. So I just have the sling. So I think I will just make an unarmed attack because I have the sling handy, and I imagine that it wouldn't occur to me to try and attack it with that, and while it's trying to chomp on me. So I will just make an unarmed attack. So I'm just gonna do a strength check. This will be with a +2. So a 19 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, and that's just 1 damage, I think.
Yeah, it's your strength modifier, right?
Yeah, well, it's a 0 then. I think the lowest that you can get is a 1, if I'm not mistaken, in an unarmed attack.
Yeah, so you do a 1, yeah. Okay, I thought you were saying you did 0 damage to it.
I have a 0 on my strength mod.
No, you do
I
1.
think the lowest you can do is 1 on an unarmed.
Yeah, okay. 1 damage to the wolf. As you punch this absolutely ginormous wolf. It's probably bigger than you are. Your gnomish form. Snarling and bites at you. You dodge out of the way and hit it. Your small gnomish fist, I think, successfully striking it like dead on the nose, right? In order for this really to do any sort of damage to it.
I think I just kind of cartwheel and I just kick it with my foot as I'm cartwheeling.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Okay. It is. Oh, I need to click this button. It is now your turn, Candle.
Okay. I am going to. Let me see how this works. Is this an action? Oh, so I have to hit a creature with my attack roll. So because I did an unarmed attack, I am going to activate my favored foe. I don't know if this counteracts what we're kind of dealing with here, but I will use my favored foe on this creature.
I'll be honest, I cannot remember anything that rangers can do because it's so long since I've DM'd for one. And on top of that, you're using the new ranger, right?
Sure.
No? Okay.
Essentially what this does is when I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can call on my mystical bond with nature to mark the target as a favored enemy for 1 minute or until I lose concentration. And the first time on each of your turns that you hit the favored enemy, get a bonus d4.
Okay.
I feel like dogs should just be your favorite enemy for you.
Yeah. Okay. So that, and then I'm going to use a cunning action to disengage. Probably like back behind the tree over here. Can go there. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna whip my sling up, and I'm gonna try and hit it with my sling.
Okay.
And I'm kind of like freaking out a little bit, but like I'm keeping it together as best as I can. 17
Nice.
to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
So it should show you if you hit, right? It is doing that.
Yep.
I think it's going to be easier if you guys... You don't need me to tell you everything. I don't need to baby you through this. You've played D&D before?
6 damage. You have to apply that.
I have to apply it, okay.
Yep.
We can change that though, right?
No.
Okay.
It's made so the players don't abuse the
Oh, that makes sense.
enemies.
That makes sense.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, that's it for me.
All right. In that case, it is this wolf's turn. I'm going to roll dice of my own here. Determine if he's going to chase you because you ran, and it's going to activate that predator sense, or if it just goes for the glowing cat.
I'm
in front
sorry.
of him. Yeah.
Get the bonus damage from my favorite foe, so an additional 3 there. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, this one's actually looking pretty messed up. He actually looks pretty messed up from all of that. I think maybe you probably launch like a rock that is shaped like an arrowhead, but like big. And it, as you launch this thing, it just cracks this wolf in the flank, and it looks back. It's definitely going to chase after you, but let's see if this the second one does. It doesn't. It rushes towards you, Nivara,
Okay.
and he's going to attempt to bite you. This second wolf. A 7 is going to be a miss as well. Why? What happened?
I move out the way.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
nimble.
bites clear of where you were as you and your glowing form dive to one side successfully.
I am focused on Candle. I'm worried.
Well, it's your turn.
Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. I guess that wolf rolled worse than me. That one is going after him though, right? Look. Okay.
Yes.
I will. Okay, I'm not playing D&D. I would go after this one, and I'll take the op attack, because that's what I would do.
Okay.
There is
I'm going
none.
to try to...
Well, if you,
Yeah, I was right next to a
okay.
wolf, right?
Yeah, but if you move 5 feet, you can still hit the one.
You can just move to there.
I
That's
can
me.
kitty corner.
You can go
Perfect.
there,
Yep.
yeah.
Right, I'll do that, and then I'll attack him.
Make sure you
And I
target
will
it first.
do... Yeah, he
hover
is.
over and
Yeah, he is.
no, you have to do it. I have
I
a
did.
target.
I did. And I hit T.
It doesn't look like it's working.
It's red. It's got
Oh,
the
never
light.
mind. I'm sorry. It doesn't display my dot. I thought that was mine.
Okay, yeah, nope. Okay. 18.
It hit.
Definitely hits.
That'll be 7
How do you kill it?
damage. I think I hear Candle screaming something fierce, and I move maybe to all fours and lunge at this thing, and I grab it with my hands that suddenly I think get maybe slightly bigger, and my nails extend a little bit, and I just grab it by the jugular and lift it up a bit, and then I crush its mouth, and then throw it to the side.
Yeah.
Candle, you all right?
Just watch your back. There's more of them.
Are you okay?
Don't answer.
Okay.
Okay. This one is dead. Is that the end of your turn?
Let me just see if this thing is bonus action or not. Yeah, I'm good. Oh no, it is a reaction. Ooh, fantastic. Then yes, I will use my reaction.
Point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. What are you trying to do?
When a creature you can see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, would you like me to hold and wait until the turn is over for this wolf? Or can I just say I'm using it now?
You're on your turn.
No, but when I can also use a reaction, so I can just say at the beginning of my turn I did this, because the wolf ended right in front of me.
Oh, yeah,
The one
okay.
who ran forward. Yeah. So I'll use that reaction, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed by me, because my tits are out.
This works on beasts.
I'm just kidding.
Works
It says
on
creature.
everybody.
Yeah, it says creature.
14.
I believe that is. 1 second. Where do I find that on this page? The first one? First tab?
I'm sorry.
Where do I
you
find
were
my
looking-
spell save number?
It's spells. that tab. It's the fourth one
Oh,
on the right.
okay. Perfect.
You should see your spell DC at the top.
I do not see that.
Like I have ranger spellcasting. And then
Nope,
underneath that
I don't
says
see
ability,
anything at all.
attack, and spell DC. Oh, you probably don't have one set up.
Okay.
What's your spell?
It is the stone rune.
The
For the
stone
rune knight.
rune.
Yep.
Oh, so I don't know much about them.
Okay.
Well, you just need your spell save DC.
Yeah.
So whatever your spellcasting modifier is,
I
plus
think that's the issue. So
your
she doesn't know
proficiency
Yeah, I just don't
bonus?
know what my modifier would be for this class is all.
Well, no,
Like, I don't know if
this
it's
is how
charisma or what.
this is how you work it out. So it's 8 plus your proficiency, plus
Okay.
your spellcasting ability modifier.
So it's
Oh,
con. Con is your
okay.
modifier.
So 4
You cast spells with Constitution.
Yeah, for
as
rune.
a
Well,
I just looked
yeah.
it up.
So say that again then, Brad.
so 8
Two-
plus your
2
proficiency
plus 4.
modifier plus
So then
your
it doesn't
con
save.
modifier.
Yeah. Yeah. Then it because my con modifier is 4, so it does not make it. So it is charmed by me. Do you want me to put this in the chat? Like, how do I click on this and just have it show up?
You just click on it.
Yeah.
Click on it. Okay. Oh, it lets me use it. Amazing.
Oh, there we go.
And it marks it off my sheet. Amazing. Oh, there it says DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. So I don't know if that's set up properly either.
It's not.
Okay.
It's con based.
Okay.
We'll
Yep.
go in
Okay.
and mess with it later on.
Okay.
Okay, so the runes, magic channels, the judiciousness associated with the stone giants. While we're in associated blah 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 blah.
So I think something happens on my skin. I think like a symbol just lights up where a tattoo was before I died. And I look down for a second. And I think I'm just as shocked as maybe this creature is, but it is now charmed by me.
All right. So charmed means charmed creature can't attack the charmer or the target charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability to interact socially with the creature.
Yeah. It says, while charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
Right. Okay. Yeah. This wolf just starts tongue lolling, wobbling on the spot, and you did that to this one, the one that's next
The
to you.
one, yep.
All right. Okay. Great. That's the end of your turn. The other one
Yeah.
is going to come for you now, though,
That's fine.
as he rushes towards you.
Better
Jaws.
me than him.
Jaws open. Let's see. A 13 versus your AC.
Nope.
Wow, you guys are getting lucky.
Oh, God.
Okay. Another miss. This one biting and snapping at your heels, but it has missed its attack, bringing us to Candle's turn.
Okay. I'm debating if I should run or if I think that we can actually defeat these creatures. I see that I actually managed to hurt one, and Nivara knocked one out with her claws. I assume she's really strong, so I'm just like a little dumbfounded for a second as I saw her just like pick up this wolf and sort of crush its snout. So I think I'll just fire probably at the this one looks different. Yes, it looks like something's wrong with it.
It looks
Oh, I'm
like it's
sorry.
in a
That
stupor.
does hit me.
What hits you?
That
13.
hit. 13 hits
13
me. Yeah.
hits you?
Yeah. I don't have armor on.
Right, okay. So you take 7 damage as this thing bites
Thank you.
into your
Oh,
calf.
it does it for me. Yes.
Yeah.
And just remember, this also goes for our whatever god up in the sky. I don't know what people believe. If you
Lots of gout.
make sure to target Nivara when the wolf attacks as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was it not?
I don't think so.
It did the
I think it
damage to
would've.
her.
It did the damage to me automatically.
For the damage, right, but for the attack roll, and it'll show a hit or a miss.
Oh,
Oh, I
fantastic.
see. Right. Okay.
It'll
yeah.
automatically calculate the AC.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, the one that just hit her, I guess I will aim for.
Okay.
With the sling. I will use my cunning action first, though, to hide, and I have, I also have the Nature's Mantle, because I would like to get advantage on this attack roll.
Okay.
So I would like to hide, and this is my Nature's Mantle bullshit. When I'm in an area that's slightly obscured, which is why I went behind the tree, I will, I can hide as a bonus action even if I'm being directly observed. So I will actually use... I won't use the Nature's Mantle then. I will just use my cunning action to hide, and then I will roll a stealth check. For a 19.
19
Nice.
is definitely gonna hit.
Well, that's my stealth check for hiding.
Oh, that's just for your hiding. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be
So
against their perception,
Yeah, their passive perception, I think.
which is a 13.
Yeah. Okay. So then I will attack with advantage against this wolf.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Dang it. Natural
Man.
20?
No.
No. Dirty 20.
Yep.
You scum.
That's 7 to hit. And this should be... I should also get my sneak attack.
Guys, I'm adding another loot box.
Thank you. Can I move on?
To the overlay here.
Are you doing it right now?
I'm doing it right now.
Brad thinks we're gonna die.
I'm gonna add
right now. That's
a
what that
loot
means.
box to the light side bar.
Shit.
Please hold.
A total of 9 damage, by the way.
Okay. Let me apply it. That only did 2. Remind
Yeah,
me that
the
that
first
only did
damage
2.
was a 7. That was
Yeah.
a 7, and then... yeah.
There it is. The possibility of another loot box has appeared.
Okay. Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Thank you.
Remember, every tip goes towards the bars on the screen there, and
Okay.
will randomly be determined. You might get another loot box that appears. So you did a grand
Could you
total
imagine
of
though? Does that
9.
say encounter on it?
It does. On the left.
It doesn't. No, it says loot
Oh.
box on the right, and only look at the right. Don't worry about
Okay.
the other side, you guys.
Okay.
You sillies, you big sillies. Don't worry about it. What are you worried about? Thanks for the tips, guys. We appreciate it. It is. It is.
That's
I'm
it for
sure
my
you.
turn.
I'm sure you'll be
Oh.
fine.
I'm so sorry. I also get favored foe.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do 2 damage with that?
It is a possibility. I don't want to use it.
I should also note that the
Standards.
bars will reset every week.
Yeah.
So
Oh
this
my
isn't
God,
over
1
the
damage.
course of like a campaign. Oh no. Oh, it had 3 HP anyway, so don't worry. It's still got 2 HP left. All right. Yeah.
Grand total of 10 damage I did to this creature.
You did 10 damage to it in total. Okay, so it does have 1 HP. I thought I mentally calculated it correctly as well, but I don't trust my brain over what I wrote down, ever.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. Maybe the fates could sneeze on it.
Maybe the
And,
fates can provide a loot box for you.
And
We'll be fine.
yeah, that's it for my turn.
Next week, I'm adding the Wheel of Heals, by the way. And then also the Wheel of
10
Heals.
HP? Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. I was wondering. Shit. Okay.
All right. Let's see here. I'm so slow because I'm new to
Is it me, right?
foraging. It is not. It
Okay.
is Stupid Wolf. What happens to Stupid Wolf first? Get to make a save or anything?
I think it can at the end of its turn. Hold on, let me just read this again. Well, charmed in this way. Speed is 0. Incapacitated. Okay, repeats the save and throw at the end of each of its turn. Yep,
What was it? Wisdom?
Yep. Yes.
A 16.
What was the number? Whack. You did the math.
It's in our chat. Rune
Oh,
magic
bless
is their save
you.
DC
Bless your
equals 8
heart.
plus
Okay,
your
hold on.
proficiency plus con. So if your con mod is 4,
4. Yep.
12 plus 2 is 14. So it saves.
Okay.
So it snaps out of it. But it's the end of its turn that it snaps out of it. So you see this wolf cartoonishly shake its head and growl at you once more. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack. And I think I'm surprised by what has happened. I didn't think I would charm this thing, or I didn't know what happened, so I think I'm a little bit startled by that. And I attack this one right here. Oh boy. This hotbar is my favorite thing, by the way.
Yeah?
Yes, I love it.
Send it
Super
into
Did it
an
work?
MMO.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
fuck.
It's a miss.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
action surge, dear
Okay.
God, and
Yeah.
go again. Yep. 'Cause I don't want to die again.
All right. That one hits.
Okay.
Damn. 10
Damn.
damage as well. 10 damage each. When the wolves have 11 HP. You each did
All right.
10 to each
Alright.
of them. The fates laugh at you. Guys, can I get another tip in the channel here, just so that while you're laughing at them, we get another encounter? I mean, a loot box. Thanks very much, guys. Appreciate it. I know you're on my side deep down. We want to see this gnome get torn apart by dogs again, right? All right, fine. Here we go. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, this one is going
It
to
is.
attempt to bite you with its mouth.
Right.
Wait, do you have pack tactics, Wolf? No, you don't. You're very
Does.
lucky it doesn't. It's still going to get
Yeah,
you.
thank God. I thought for sure they were going to have it
That's
too.
what the strength saving throw is. It does have pack tactics.
Oh, it
shit.
does?
Okay.
It's not because it's not
Yeah.
standing next to it. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, it does. So,
Right.
pack tactics means it has advantage. So I'm going to roll again just to see if I get
I get a crit.
a crit.
Yep. Oh my God, that was close. Will it say? Because I noticed it's
Yeah.
lighting up green.
It's a
Okay.
double check.
Yeah,
It's,
you'll see
crit.
2 ticks next to it instead of 1. So it hits
Okay.
but doesn't do a crit. And then you have to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
You take 6 piercing
Are you
damage.
kidding me right now?
And it drags
What
you
did I
to the
just roll?
ground.
Oh God, I rolled a 1.
You roll a 1
I rolled
as
a
you
1.
are dragged to the ground
sake.
and this wolf starts dragging you away.
Just
Okay.
an FYI, something that the Forge has is you can actually click on your character sheet. There's a tab for effects, and you can set yourself to prone.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I click the right thing? I don't think I clicked the right button. I clicked the one right above. I clicked
You
strength.
did strength
on the
ability
sheet.
check.
Yep,
Doesn't
my
matter.
bad.
You still failed.
It's the same thing, yeah. It's still a 1, so we'll just, yeah. I know where it is now on the sheet. My apologies.
All right,
Still
Candle, it's your
learning.
turn.
Under the effects tab, you can set yourself to prone. Nivara.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I see Nivara get dragged to the ground, and I'm thinking that she's about to die. And
Get off
I
me!
Yeah, I will, again, I will, use my cunning action to hide. And, yeah, I will make a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
14.
14. Okay. You continue to be hidden from them.
Okay, and then, yeah, I'm going to, whip the sling, at, the one that just knocked her down,
Okay.
with advantage. That is a miss, not a critical fail, though.
Yeah.
So
Oh boy.
A rock
Oh boy. Oh, we're getting dangerously close to that loot box.
whips over the top of this
And that
wolf's head.
encounter. Oh no.
I love it so much.
This was the best idea.
A rock
Oh.
whips over the top of this wolf's head, and you, Nivara, as you're being dragged away. It's sort of tearing at your legs. Yeah.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. It
We're
is
still low level, and we're pathetic.
now this wolf's turn. This wolf is going to attack you with advantage again,
Yep.
Nivara, as as he kind of wakes up out of that
It's
stupor.
gonna be an 8.
It's gonna
Oh god.
it's gonna bite your entire throat out. I think is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is it all wheels against each other? Oh my god.
So
It's
19,
gonna bite
it
my throat out.
hits.
Okay.
It's gonna
Oof.
deal 7
Okay.
damage to itself. Don't know
What?
why. It bit itself because I don't know how to use
had-
the forge.
Oh.
You have to target her.
You target
I thought I
me.
was. I thought that's what the little
Yeah.
Don't know what
There's a
to call them.
select
They are
box, and then there's a target.
the little
target
pincers.
You have to
Right.
have
Yeah.
her selected for the damage application.
Yeah.
Click
Not
on
target.
me and then hit
not,
T.
Not target. Just
Oh.
select.
Oh, okay.
5 damage this time. There we
Great.
go. Don't know what I'm doing.
I can manually take 2 away. I'll do that.
Everything that happens in this show is non-canon, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, these dogs are just feasting on Nivara at this point. They're just
Get off!
just biting at you,
Ow.
nipping at you, dragging you around. You're like rolling around,
My tit!
rolling around, glowing, tits out.
Covered in
Blood.
glitter and feathers and blood everywhere. Oh god, I love it.
It
Okay.
is your turn. You are prone.
Okay. Can I get up?
Yep,
Please.
costs you half your movement.
Yep. And then I'm going to smack this one.
Be sure to take off the prone condition.
Oh, right. There it is. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one here. 14.
14.
It's a hit.
That's it.
8.
8 damage. How do you kill it?
I have to think about it dragged me, and then I think the way I get up from prone is it's, maybe going for my throat, and I boop it on the nose, and I flip over on top of it, and I just reach my cat claws right in up through its rib cage and grab its heart and stop it.
It's horrific.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a cat.
Yeah.
That's how
You obliterate this wolf. It falls, collapsing right next to you, rolling over. The final wolf, also kind of looking like it's on death's door, continues to snap and bite at you. Is that
Yeah.
the end of your turn?
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I'm about
Oh,
to
no,
say,
it's
is that
happened.
all? Oh
It's
no,
happened.
it's happened!
It's
Oh
happened.
no!
Yes. Okay.
Oh no! Okay, it's not the end of my turn then. Hold on.
Oh no. The whispering winds, by the
Okay, hold
way,
on.
suggest something is coming to get you. That the,
Okay,
that the danger
use a bonus action.
continues, Candle.
I'm gonna use Giant's Might. I'm gonna I'm gonna grow in size and become a large creature.
Okay, you can do that, huh?
Yes, it's Giant Might's feature. One
Okay.
bonus action. 3rd level Rune Knight. Hell yeah.
All right.
Here, I'll put it in here for you.
And this is a random encounter. It's going to be fucking random, by the way.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
All right.
So if you
Okay,
edit your
if you were
character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
if you edit your character sheet, the little wrench at the top left.
Mm-hmm. Do
you
I need to
can
though? Because I used this feature and it's attached to my sheet. So I think it may have done it automatically, right?
Well, what I was going to say is your
Mm-hmm.
size for your character should be like right under Tabaxi. You should be able to set that to large.
I think it does it automatically when I do this, though.
I'm not
Hold on.
sure. But if you need to, that's because you get bonuses when you get large. Like you can hit
Okay.
harder.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I've clicked on the gear.
Not the gear, the
Okay.
the wrench at the top left. And on your
I see it. Yep. Okay.
yeah.
Yep. I remember now too. Okay. I see it. Thank you. Hey. Let me just read this here. You have advantage on strength checks, saving throws. Each of your turn, one of your attacks. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Guys, if we hit that next loot box option, I'll give them a free potion of healing with every loot.
How dare you? Okay. That is it. For
I have
my
no
turn.
idea if you guys have the ability to heal yourselves. I mean, you must have a second wind, surely. You're a fighter. Will you not have that yet? What level do you get that? It's the Neo
I'm
thing.
sure
where
that I do. Oh, I know. Yeah, I do.
Alright, okay. I'm less worried about you now.
Okay.
I'll still throw in the healing potion each. They get a healing potion as well. Because I am a
Thank you.
benevolent GM. A good guy. Deep down.
Today.
I'm a nice guy.
This week.
I've had 2 hours sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Come at me, bitch.
Alright, that's the end of your turn.
Is that all? Yes. Kill me again.
Alright. The wolf will attempt to bite you.
No
Oh,
pack
God.
tactics on this one.
No pack tactics.
Come on. 8.
Wow.
Yes.
A miss. This wolf is wobbling. Feels he's starting to lose consciousness a little bit. It snaps at your legs, biting nothing but air as you jump up and hiss at it. Okay. That brings us to Candor.
Okay. I am going to hide again.
Bobby the backup
cunning
bard
action.
character sheet awaits you. Lurking behind a tree. Look of the worst, the worst character ever.
Bobby the
backup Yeah.
part just.
Looks like Mr. Bean in a
It's my
character
time.
outfit.
Well, no,
My
it's that
time to
meme.
shine.
It's the meme of the guy behind the plants.
It's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like this
And
might crash the
that's
entire
actually
stream.
him. That's who. Uh-oh.
The guy that looks like that behind the plant. You have no idea. By the way, you have no idea how much this looks like my Uncle Martin.
Okay, 15 on my
God.
stealth. I'm hiding. Is it my cunning action?
Yep. Okay. 15. Yeah, you're hidden from this
And then-
giant one point away from Death Wolf.
Yeah, and then I will use my sling on this with advantage. 14 to hit. Okay. And damage, normal, 6 plus. I know I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
My favored foe is a 2, and then sneak attack. For another 2. So 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Yeah. How do you kill it? What do we see?
There's nothing like a flourish or anything here. I just clonk it right in the head. Just hits it on the side of the head. And it just whimpers It goes down.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Nivara.
Yeah.
This wolf gets clobbered by this rock from somewhere behind you. And then you hear a voice from ahead of you, where this wolf was, but a bit further along, that says,
Who dares to enter my woods? We will find them, Biggs. We will find them, Wedge. Where, what do we have here?
riding a giant rat.
Oh my god.
Riding, fuck it, 2 giant rats. 1 leg on each with
A rat, you
Van
say?
Damme split.
a Van Damme split. 1 leg on each rat with a wooden plank on top of the rat's back, and then this kind of rig, like something like a wooden Mad Max rig. A goblin riding 2 giant rats appears from a set of thick bushes from behind a large tree. The front of his face is covered in like silver spray paint, as if he's been spraying his face with silver spray paint.
Unreal.
One of his eyes is so much bigger than the other, it's horrific. It's like bulging out of the side of his head. One of his arms is twisted and gnarled and has 2 extra fingers coming out of the back of his hand. And his twisted smile turns to you, his little beady red eyes. He pulls a little rusty sword from his scabbard and says,
Use this where's dice.
this is your random encounter. A goblin and 2 giant rats. I don't know how to do this. I've got to learn so much how to add creatures into this. I'm assuming it's just going to be as simple as writing goblin in.
Battle stance.
Chuck them in, yeah? Goblin,
Yeah.
rat, giant rat. Fucking Boblin the Goblin has arrived. And then, can I remove the wolves from the thing?
You want to remove them from the encounter?
From the turn order, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm guessing not. So,
I think you can actually, if you click on their tokens and then you turn their battle state off.
ooh, yeah, that did it. Nice. I just don't have a lot of space because of the way that I've set up the thing, because everything is slapdash. I did this entire campaign
Doing
in
great.
2
You're
weeks.
doing great.
That's my next character name.
Goblin the Goblin. Oh, slapdash.
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 That's your name. That's the ZBO character.
Yep. Yep.
Boom,
White
slang, and
Slate was the
slapdash.
fucking best thing you've ever. I can't.
I know.
No.
I know. All right. So they've just been entered into the combat here. Remember, if we get that next loot box, they might actually survive this, and they will get a potion. Is that the end of your turn? They don't know you're there. You can tell they have no concept that
Yeah.
you're there, Candle.
Yeah, I've that's all I can do. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not getting closer.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Boblin jumps off the top of these 2 rats, doing a triple backflip in the air. Both of the rats suddenly scurry forward. These are large, horrible, fetid-looking rats, patchy fur, horrible, large, 2 huge pointed teeth out the front of their mouths. He does a triple backflip off of the back of this thing, a superhero landing, and pulls his little rusty sword out, and then commands the rats to rush forward, and they are going to rush towards Novara here with this first giant rat, attempting to, again, more animals to bite you.
Oof.
22.
Yep.
Is gonna do
Does
3
does
damage.
anything happen with my armor class when I get bigger? I imagine it makes me
No.
easier
Oh yeah,
to
you're
hit,
big
right?
now.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
just yeah.
Okay.
You Ant-Man up to.
Yep, I did. She-Hulk.
You become She-Hulk. Yeah. You get advantage to lawyering me with when you're in She-Hulk form
Okay.
because she's
Noted.
important. Never mind, forget it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one rushes forward, bites into one of your giant feet. The other one rushes forward, is also going to attempt to bite into your other giant foot. Here, ginormous rats.
God
19,
damn it.
that one's going to hit you too. 4. 3 damage this time. And then
Okay.
it is your turn.
You know, this would not be the first time that a character I'm attached to died in episode 1 in a Brad game. I'm just saying. I will second wind, which I can just do by hitting this hot bar. Do I have to have myself selected first?
I think so.
No one knows. Welcome to the Forge.
I love it. I have a hot bar like an MMO. It's
Yeah,
great.
I love it too.
Right.
Building
That
this,
didn't
although it's been
apply.
incredibly stressful.
Select yourself.
Learning
you
the
should be able
Forge has
to
been
apply
fun.
the. You should be able to apply the healing to yourself.
How do I?
You healed the wolf.
No, I had myself selected. I had something else targeted. Those are two different things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had myself selected, but then how do I?
You might have to target yourself. I think it's usually select, but it might be target.
Okay. And then what?
Apply.
I do not see an apply button or anything.
Oh, you
It's
might
okay.
have to
I'll
do
just do
second
it.
wind again.
Just hit that
Okay.
healing button again.
I think it disappears after you do it once.
It won't let me use it because I don't have a short rest. That's okay. I'll just do it myself. It's okay. 19, by the way.
I
is
did
what
it.
I would have.
You want to take that 9?
I just. Do you want me to take one away? Because I will.
What do you mean?
I rolled already and got a 10.
Oh yeah, add an extra
So
one.
I
Okay,
just-
yeah, all right. I see.
Yeah, I just
all right,
added
all
it
right, yeah,
myself,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I can
yeah.
I can use yours if you want.
Nice. No. Go on.
Okay.
Okay. Second wind is a bonus action, right?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I'll take the one right in front of me. Do I not have advantage on attack?
Attack
Just
yourself.
strength. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. There.
It
I'll
was a
do-
22 to hit.
This is going to happen a lot.
Okay.
Me and PB have never used
Yep.
the Forge before.
First time.
So now that
Until
it's
this.
targeted and I hit damage, it should do it, right?
Just you guys wait till my next campaign because I get to learn the Forge while doing this. And my next
Yeah.
campaign is going to be off the hook. I'm going to have special effects. I have magic. Dude, I love all the special effects and stuff that you
It's
can add.
crazy.
I've been adding all sorts of stuff to the tokens and things. I'm like, let's
The other
go.
thing too is like as a player, it's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see me moving my token. I'm using the arrow keys to move my token,
I can do
I
this.
can
Look, I can add
select
blood.
WASD
somebody-
as well.
and then I've got a hot bar, so I can just use my fucking actions off a hot bar. It's excellent.
I can do this. Hey, if you look at Nivara, you
Mhm,
begin to
mhm.
feel like you are having a panic attack.
What? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
I can
I'm
do. I love
blinking.
it so much. It's hilarious to me. All right, you are still glowing. You're not really having a
Okay.
panic attack. Okay.
So 9 damage to
So
the
9
damage to
this
the
thing.
rat. Yeah, which
Yeah.
kills it. How do you
Is
kill
there
it?
extra damage for the? See, this is what's wrong though, because my strength modifiers changed now that I'm large,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So
Correct.
it should be not 4. It should be something else. I couldn't get the.
I think you
sheet
get a
to
bonus
know.
2, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Okay, let me just take a look real quick. Get it. Okay. Well, we kill it. How would a cat kill a rat? Pounce on it, I guess. I just pounce right on it. And I'm batting it around. I'm sorry. I know you like rats.
I like dogs as well.
I know, but you've steeled yourself to that.
I've become
I
something
don't think
else.
you were expecting me to be batting around a rat.
Killing all my pets.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right, I saw a real dead rat the other day on my walk, and it was the most
Sad.
traumatic thing that happened to me. Okay. End of your
Okay,
turn.
yep. Yes.
Boblin screams as you kill.
I don't want to kill the rat, but I think.
As you kill
Oh.
Biggs.
I'm sorry,
Biggs!
Biggs.
No! You just will die, giant boob.
And runs. Rushes you.
Oh, fuck.
Short sword held high. Why can't I target you? There we go.
Oh. I can actually just do an extra 1d6. Do you think my claws count as a weapon, Brad?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's the same as an unarmed strike. You're just a cat.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it does say or an unarmed strike. I can read it. Thank you. Okay, good to know.
All right. Here comes the attack. A 21.
Yep.
He
Strike
will
me
hit
down.
you.
Strike me down.
For 5 damage. He slides forward on his knees across the grass. The little rusty, horrible little sword striking your legs. He's going to continue through. He can nimble escape on his turn as well. So,
I'll use a reaction.
well, he can take the disengage action as a bonus action, which is what he's doing here.
But I can charm him, right? I'm not trying to attack him.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can try and do that. He
Actually, no,
says-
because it's if he ends his turn within 30 feet of me. So I guess where does he go?
Only there. He's not going to be able to
Yep.
get 30 feet away from
Okay.
you.
Perfect. Then yeah, I do it.
He says,
Maze's gonna cut off that boob, wear it like a shiny hat.
and then his brain starts getting messed with because you're doing runic magic to him, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Rune on my shoulder glows, I think.
Yeah, and he needs to make a whiz save. isn't it?
Wisdom. Yep. Mm-hmm.
With his
That's
minus
right.
1 wisdom. A 12
right.
is a fail.
And that does not. Yep. That fails. So he is now incapacitated.
Yeah.
Sit
he
down.
Does. My favorite thing from those new It movies that came out a few years ago, where the guy is just, when he sees it for the first time and his eyes glow and he just goes, and his whole body falls slack, but he's still standing, and it made me laugh so much. It was unbelievable, and I'm obsessed with it, and I think about it all the time, and that's what happens to this goblin.
Perfect.
Okay, that is the end of his turn, which means it is Candle's turn.
Okay, I don't know what I do, if I go for the goblin or if I go for the rat. Ivar is still getting attacked by both of them. This one's kind of just spinning out of the way. I would assume I go for the goblin because I can see it better. But I will do a cunning action, and I will then try to hide to start things off with a stealth check.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 10.
All right. Well, it's just this giant rat. I don't think even if
Well,
it
I
could
think-
see you cares.
Well,
but
I'm
You are
trying to
hidden.
stealth against the goblin.
He's stunned. He's charmed.
Oh, right. Do I know that though?
Oh wait. I don't think that he actually is. Hold on. I'm only 3rd level, and I think I only get this once, and I already used it. Let me just check. Yep. 1 time right now. So he's not.
He shakes it off immediately. It was
Sorry.
nothing to
It's
do with the.
non-canon.
It was nothing to do with the spell. It was just the giant, glowing, jiggling cat girl tits that just made him go, "Ah," and then he had to snap out of it himself.
And I'm gonna wear it like a
Mrs. hates you.
shit.
Okay, so I was trying to hide against the goblin, effectively.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's
so
a
I don't-
10. He is not aware that you're there anyway. His passive perception is 9.
Wow, okay. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. So then I will try and hit with my sling. That's a 7.
It's a miss. A rock just whips past his head. He's not even slightly aware that it happened.
That's it for my turn.
All right,
Still level
giant
3.
rat is going to attempt to bite at you again. Wow, natural 1. You can use your reaction to attack this rat if you want, Novara.
Yep, I will.
Okay.
No, oh yeah. Okay.
This is
I was gonna
because of
say, I
its...
just used it to charm the guy, but I didn't.
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Yep.
you're good.
Okay. Then I accept. Oh,
Wow.
that's a crit.
That's a crit, yeah. There's almost no way you're not going to kill this thing, but give me the damage anyway.
You should have an option to roll for the crit when you did the damage.
I did, and I hit normal.
It doesn't.
I
You've
apologize.
killed it, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
However, that is wrong because I do have it's +6, not 4. But
You've
doesn't
killed it,
matter.
yeah.
Okay, I
You've
killed it.
annihilated it. How do you annihilate it and kill it?
I take my claws right into its guts, actually, I think, because I'm batting one around with one paw or hand. I don't have paws, I have hands. And then I take the other claws, and I just reach it into the rat's guts, and I rip the guts out, and I watch them spill out.
No! Wedge!
I feel terrible.
Boblin screams from behind you. Okay. That is the end of the rat's turn, which means it's your turn now.
For second wind, how many times can I use that? Just once at 3rd level 2, right?
Almost
Yep,
certainly
just once. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My turn. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
your
will
turn.
attack. Sorry, I thought the reaction was my turn, but you're right. Okay,
yeah.
I will move forward. Do I have to untarget to move? Oh, no. Okay. And I attack with my claws.
All right. Do it.
19.
Yeah.
9 damage.
9 damage. How do you kill him? Just so you know, he stands in front of you and he brings his sword up and he's like spinning it around all the way, you know, like doing the cool thing that guy does in Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, and then you kill him.
How big is he compared to me?
He's like
Is he small?
4 foot
Can
tall.
I eat him?
No, I don't think you can eat him.
Okay. Then I kick him, I think.
He's just,
Think
he does the
I just
spinning
kick
around
him.
cool thing.
He's like Indiana Jones moment. and I
Maisley's
just
gonna
like,
kill you.
You just kick
and
his
I just-
head around.
Yeah, or
and
I bat, I guess, because I'm a cat. So I'll just use my paw and I bat
Yeah,
him.
breaks
And
his
I'm
neck.
looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm staring at the shiny thing moving all over the place. And then I just reach out and I don't even think I'm batting him too hard. At least I don't think I'm batting him hard. But then I hit him and he just goes into a tree and fucking dies.
Yeah. You just, the thing in that Hulk movie where he kicks the normal human across the entire university field into a tree.
Yeah.
And it just absolutely annihilates this little tiny goblin, his small form crushed and destroyed. And he is fully and completely dead as you successfully complete the combat. Remember that you don't get any XP in this campaign.
Yep,
This
I know.
is you level up by the fates. The fates have to provide you with the level up with their wallets.
Right.
Last chance to give them a loot box. You're just a little off from the loot box. They will get some more
Well,
items.
maybe.
A little
It's not guaranteed.
shitty rusty sword spins up out of Boblin's hand and lands at your feet, Nivara.
I plop down on the ground and I'm breathing heavy, and then I shrink down to my normal size. Are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. Just brush off some dust off of my pants.
See, I told you it was going to be all right.
Sure. Is that normal? Is that
What normal?
well? You just kind of you got big there.
Oh,
You do that normally?
yeah. I think so. It felt fine. Felt normal.
Okay. Well, do you think this goblin knew where the king was? I'm gonna start just rifling around through the goblins, whatever's left.
He's like all twisted up,
Yeah.
like he's been in a horrendous road traffic accident. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I'm just gonna catch my breath.
20.
You find 6 human teeth. That's it.
I pocket those, of course.
Okay, you can have them. 6 human teeth. And a dagger. He has a dagger, which is what he was using as a sword. It's a sword compared to...
Okay. Well,
No
no.
indication of any sort of king or anything.
No. Maybe we should head in the direction they were in.
You think?
Just catch-
You think
catching my
this
breath.
idiot captured a king?
I don't know. It's the only thing down here that we found so far.
Well, I guess. I'm gonna try and just figure out if I know where they came from.
That way. It's pointing in the
Did it-
direction that they
did-
jumped
did-
us from.
Did they look like they were coming from the lake?
Give me a survival check.
I'm just guessing, by the way. Actually,
19.
19. You find 2 things. The goblin, and the rats appear to have quite literally come from the bush behind the tree that I described them as leaving from. There's nothing there,
like they were summoned by the fates,
like
almost.
a bed or anything like that.
Okay.
There's no tracks.
However, you
Okay.
do find disturbed foliage of a different kind, slightly larger, that suggests that another horse maybe came through here. There's some hoof prints, broken branches of recently disturbed foliage that suggests that you were kind of on the path of a different tracking.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute. No goblin tracks.
Okay, hold on. Hold
think this
on.
is
I
a
said
horse.
I'm getting up. Okay, and then I'll stand up. Okay. What?
I said that there's no more goblin tracks. It looks like they just came out of nowhere. But there's some horse tracks. I think these are hooves.
Was
Yeah.
there a wizard? You know,
What, you think the wizard summoned the goblins?
I mean, he was talking about being bored or something, right?
Maybe. Wizards are crazy. All right,
Yeah.
well, there's a horse hoof prints here. It's the best thing we've got. Might as well try and follow them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you saddle in the horse.
Yeah. And just for Nivara here, I don't even like check if you're okay or anything.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I just kind of assume, I don't know, that you'll be fine.
I almost asked you if you sure you were okay, but I didn't because I noticed that you just didn't seem to give a shit. Just fine.
You come to the river itself soon enough. The tracks lead you to the slow-moving river. As you approach it with the horse starts to not like buck or anything, but sort of become a little agitated as you get close to this part of the river. That pale mist that kind of fell across parts of the woods as you were moving further and further in seems to have thickened a little here, and also seems to sit upon the river, giving the river a sort of almost an ethereal glow as it stretches into the distance, both back where you came from and deeper south into the woods. As you approach, give me perception checks.
19.
17.
You notice that the mist is swirling up and briefly forming faint shapes. Strange little shapes that are sort of... mostly it appears to be making kind of humanoid shapes. Shapes that appear for a brief moment as if they're stepping and walking along the river and then disappearing. Every now and then you see that it does form slightly different shapes.
Is it in the same space?
No, all the way along the
Okay.
river.
Okay.
For the most part, they appear to be kind of walking south or moving south. Sometimes they do take the forms of little animals and things as well.
Okay.
The river
You see
itself
that?
seems easy to cross, by the way. This isn't like a
Okay.
big river rapid.
Do you see that?
Yeah,
What they doing?
I don't know. Are there any other like woodland creatures around?
Yeah, there's going to be a
Like-
bunch, just if you're just
Okay.
glancing.
Okay.
I'll say I guess I could try this, and I'm gonna start like looking for any like squirrels or rabbits or any sort of like small beasts. And I can use speak with small beasts.
Okay.
So
Yeah. You let's see here. I think as you're kind of standing or sitting atop your horse, you look around, you kind of see a tree nearby. There's a little squirrel, grey, that moves around the side of the tree, looks warily at the two of you, moves around to the back. You then activate
And I
this
am-
ability.
Staring.
yeah, I just no, it's just like chittering
Yeah.
as I'm talking to the squirrel, like squeaks and chittering.
Yeah, what are you
Hey, you seen a fancy looking human around?
Yeah, what's it to you?
You mind telling us where?
For a price?
I squint.
You got any valuable
much?
nuts?
I got 2 of them.
Let's see them. Pay up. You gotta pay the toll.
Yeah, I take out 2 sling bullets.
Holy
just kind of-
shit.
And I just kind of roll them around in my hands like Benoit balls.
just rocks?
Yeah, they're just rocks.
All right, give me a deception check.
14.
Alright, what do you wanna know?
Where this fancy looking human went? Should be around the lake someplace.
Yeah, I saw him. Big guy. Fancy crown on his head. Beautiful face. That the guy you're looking for?
Sure, why not?
Big horse. Bigger than that thing you own? That the guy you're looking for?
Yeah.
Leave the nuts by the tree.
Okay. I'm gonna
No
put the
sudden
2
movements, boy.
I'm gonna put the 2 rocks by the tree.
You in that
Okay,
way.
King's this way.
The squirrel points across the river, like almost just straight across the river from where you are.
He
Hurry
comes
up.
through here a
Fuck
lot.
outta here.
I'm sorry. Were you just talking to that?
Shut the fuck up. Hurry up.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, boy. Let's see these nuts.
You just hear chittering.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
just hearing.
background.
The squirrel starts moving down the tray. You're just rushing across the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Nivara, give me an athletics check, and
Okay.
Candle, give me an animal handling check to get the horse. This horse is not moving. Nivara's on the other side, easy. It comes up to, it actually is a little deeper than you expect. It comes up to sort of just above your waist, Nivara.
Okay.
But there is like a current to it. It's
Yeah.
deceptive, the river, as you move into it. It looks slow and lazy and quite
Well, I'll wait
shallow, but it is
here in the middle den, and I know he's not going to want my help, but it's a bit deeper than expected.
The horse is just
Ain't
not moving.
Stupid thing. And I just get off the horse.
Yeah. You're just getting you're going across the water.
Yeah.
All right, give me an athletics check.
It's going to be fine. Going to roll a nat 20. There you go.
19.
Didn't
A
even need me.
19.
You're a good swimmer.
Yeah, you get to the other side. You hear this squirrel
I just
going.
jump.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
These ain't nuts.
But yeah, you jump out of the river. You jump out of the river. And the two of you are on the other side, behind a tree.
I will take a second to clean all the blood off me.
Yeah. You forge ahead. The forest around you sort of darkens for a little while here. In that way that, like when the sun goes behind a cloud. It feels a little like that on this side of the river as you start moving through this part of the forest itself. Before eventually you start hearing again some bizarre sounds. Give me a perception check.
12.
Is there a way to add these to my hot bar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
12 and a 16. You're hearing
I'm
the
having a minor
sound
moment.
of...
I just want to sit and adjust my hot bar.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're hearing the sound of like deep
Mm-hmm.
barks, but it gets caught in this cacophony of serpentine hisses as well that are kind of echoing down the
Excuse you.
woods towards you. So you're hearing these kind of like followed and almost at the same time with these kind of like as they kind of echo through the woods. As you approach the next kind of tree that is ahead of you, a huge looking oak, you maybe both sort of Scooby-Doo poke your heads around the sides of this tree and recognize a clearing. There is a single figure kneeling almost in a trance, staring at this creature ahead of him. However, what you see is this bizarre figure of a strange otherworldly creature. It is a fusion of mismatched animals, a slender serpentine neck extending from a
Motherfucker.
bulky muscular body covered in sleek dappled fur. The head resembles that of a serpent, sharp and angular with these piercing eyes that are darting nervously. Its
Why are you making that
legs
face?
are long and spindly, resembling those of a great stag. And it moves with sort of surprising grace, kind of pacing ahead of this kneeling figure in this clearing. Despite it's got these kind of awkward proportions. From across this clearing, you hear that strange rhythmic kind of barking. But it sounds it's almost like there are layers to it. There's an upper layer of and then a cacophony of actual barking hounds that echo down that I couldn't possibly replicate, of just lots of dogs that come from this beast, but you would almost believe that they were all around you.
Okay.
There are no dogs in sight. The creature pauses for a moment as if sensing your presence and then disappears into the fog.
Okay. This is, first of all, you know what this is and I don't. Second of all, you had how many hours of sleep? Because I watched your eyeballs. You weren't reading that. You were just saying
2
that.
hours of sleep, yeah. Less sleep I
you.
get, the better, because I'm in an imaginary
just-
state.
Oh, that was crazy. Fuck you. Okay, but the thing is gone now, right? And the man with the armor is still there, or did he go away with him?
Well, I would say it disappeared into the fog rather than gone.
Oh. But do I know that?
The
knows that,
creature
but
is
do I?
gone. Kneeling
Okay.
in a sort of trance-like state is this figure, and actually the clearing that you're in is quite something as well. It's a particularly nice-looking open area with a single shaft of light that is coming down, breaking through that kind of darkness in this canopy. The effects of the mist and the fog haven't quite settled at the center here. The figure isn't really moving, but yeah, the area here is quite nice looking.
Do you see that?
Yeah. I also heard something really, really scary.
Yeah, for a second. It's not here now. Hello?
No response.
You think that's the king?
I don't know. He's just sitting there. Is that what a king looks like?
I don't know. Why don't you go check it out?
Okay. You
I'll
want me
just
to
wait
be
back here
quiet?
behind the tree.
Yeah, okay. I think I instinctively reach out to maybe pat you on the top of the head, and then I stop myself and confused for a second, and then I'll walk ahead. Excuse me, sir.
Give me a perception check.
Because his back is to us, right?
Yes.
Okay. 4.
A 4. Okay.
Boy, I sure hope the fates, maybe help us out, because we gonna die again. Okay.
You think you're gonna die?
I don't know, but I'm scared. Wack was making all sorts of faces.
Yeah, a bunch of you got a bunch of tips, but they're not
For the
going
dark
to the right
side?
bar for us.
Oh my god!
In the center of the clearing, as you approach, beneath the canopy of dark, twisted trees, the once mighty figure of King Arthur kneels in death. His armor, once gleaming with the light of honor and strength, is now battered and torn. Deep gashes ripped through the steel as though it were nothing more than cloth. Blood streaks down from the rents in the metal, pooling beneath him in the dirt and grass, staining the ground crimson. His helm lies discarded nearby, his head bowed forward as if still trying to rise, but forever frozen in this moment of defeat. Arthur's face, pale and lifeless as you round the body, bears the brutal mark of his final struggle. Deep claw slashes raked across his brow and cheek, his once bright, noble eyes now glassy and hollow. His hands, still in their gauntlets, are limp at his sides, fingers brushing the hilt of a gleaming sword, which remains lodged in the earth. The blade, stained with blood and mud, stands as testament to this last desperate stand.
Last desperate stand with a loot box.
The armor on his chest has been
is that
torn
what that
open,
was?
revealing the
Sorry,
gory aftermath of the questing beast's lethal strike. Around him the earth is disturbed, as if the struggle had been long and violent. Claw marks, trampled grass, circle his body, and in the silent air there lingers the faint smell of blood, mixed with an unnatural musk of the beast that has now vanished into the wilderness. Arthur's body, though ruined and still, holds a tragic dignity in its kneeling posture as he faces death with the same unyielding spirit that once made him a legend.
Jesus Christ!
Yet here,
That was
in this
amazing!
forgotten clearing, the legendary king lies broken, slain not by war or betrayal, but by the relentless fury of a creature from myth.
Literally, Mythomatic made that.
And then,
The town explodes. Oh!
you are pulled from this world. Each of you dragged straight back to the library. In the library, you find Elle once more. A moment of almost shock across his face as you appear. Oh,
He
I
was
didn't
dead.
expect you. Who?
What do you mean you didn't expect us?
Nothing. Who's dead?
The king fella. We were
Oh,
supposed
bloody
to
hell, the
find.
book. Right. I thought you meant someone of worth.
I immediately throw up.
He's a king.
Right. Yes, I thought you meant someone else that... You're... Okay. What took so long? You've been gone for so bloody long, I almost forgot who you are.
How long were we gone? What do you mean?
Normally
It
these
was
things
like-
only take a few minutes. At least from my side.
Okay. Well, can I have a drink?
Oh, look.
Something that... It's a healing potion.
2 healing
Sorry.
potions appear
Yes!
next to 2 chests. And a gleaming sword, the sword Excalibur. Elle says, oh, right, yes, of course. Every time you complete one of these books, you get to bring something back. Normally, I'd let you pick it, but this one was sort of on rails. It's the first episode. So you can just take that sword. It's a good one. Two more things there from the Fates as well. So you can add... you can add 2 potions of healing, just standard potions of healing. There is also 2 more pieces of loot from chat. One with the name tag candle on it is a grappling hook. No idea what that does or how that works mechanically, but apparently it's a real item from the PHP. And there's another item with Nivara's name tag on it, which is some hempen rope. What a classic. 50 feet of hempen rope. You cannot...
just thinking, I don't have any rope.
Dude, you cannot make it up. That's unbelievable. 2 potions of healing. You also have the sword Excalibur.
Thank you, Faye.
I'll give you all of that stuff next week.
Quack, do you mind?
What?
If I... Oh, sorry. Do you mind, Kano?
Do I mind what?
If I take this.
Take what?
The sword.
I'm immediately like examining it.
Uh-huh.
Is it like a long sword?
It's a...
It is a long sword, yeah, mechanically, yeah.
I have this absolutely decimated look on my face. I guess.
I thought it was a great sword. I got very excited. Okay, I will still also... I will grab that, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, do I even... are we doing this again?
Are we
Do I
doing
need
what
this?
again?
Did we pass? Like, I just realized I don't think I realize, Navarra doesn't realize that this is going to happen again.
Oh, you're saying that to Elle.
Yeah.
Elle says, oh, yes, this is your
Did we do
life now until you're done.
What do you mean, done?
Pick another book.
I guess I'll take the rope.
What,
Yeah, if you don't want it.
no, it has my name on it.
I got a grappling hook. What am I gonna do with a grappling hook and no rope?
Okay, fine.
I smile like I just made the best deal ever.
Sorry, Elle. Go back to doing this. This is our life now until we're done. What does that mean?
Eventually you will, sort of officially pass over, but this is sort of purgatory in a way.
Okay, so you were
Is that like a
expecting us to
flower?
die a second time just now?
No, not at all. You sort of can't die a second time.
So how do we know when we're done?
Well, you go on to the next place.
And is
Are
that
you-
already determined which place we're going to next, or?
Absolutely not. No. I don't really know how the rules work. I'm sort of middle management. I'm not in charge of anything here, really. I'm just sort of a librarian.
And how did you end up here? Did you read a book?
No, darling.
Doesn't look like he reads much at all.
Okay. Well, can I have another drink?
Absolutely. Candle vanishes into flame.
What?
Oh, bloody hell. All right, well, don't send him my regard. Ivara vanishes into flame. Elsewhere. In the field. Lancelot stands beside the corpse
No!
of King Arthur. He turns to an old-looking, wizened man. One that we might have seen earlier on for a moment. And says, Merlin, what happened? Something is wrong. This isn't right. This wasn't how his story was supposed to end.
Yes, there is something wrong. I shall try and figure it out. For now, we should make it back to the castle. No. Merlin. Tell me now. Who has killed our king? I do not know. I shall find out. A spell, something, anything. Tell me who did this. Why is this... my head doesn't feel right.
Lancelot looks around him, clearing, vanishing from sight.
I will find them.
His eyes bloodshot and red, his gleaming armor turning black.
I will find them. I will hunt them down. They didn't belong here.
Oh my God! Hunt me! Oh no! Don't hunt me down! Oh my God!
He begins to tremble, gripping his sword and shield. The form of Lancelot vanishes from Camelot and begins to hunt you both. And that's where we end our first session of non-canon. Thank you so much for playing, players, and thank you so much for watching, everyone. A special thank you to everyone that donated. We're going to be doing this every Friday at 8 p.m. UK time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern. You can catch the VODs if you want, but of course, if you want to get involved in things, you can. Each week, I'm going to try and mess around with things. We're going to have different rewards and stuff that pop in and out. I very much appreciate everybody that came out and donated towards the channel and the show. I had a lot of fun coming up with this. It's been like a crazy couple of weeks trying to prepare everything to get it going. Not that I did it all by myself. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you two. But
I want to interject as well. I just want to chime in and say, like, you guys don't understand how much work these two, especially put in to getting this ready in a super short period of time. And I just have to give them like all of the props because first of all, learning a new
You taught
software.
us it. Like you weren't
Yeah.
involved in
What are you
this.
talking
You
about?
also
Doesn't matter.
you are
It
also
doesn't-
included in that. The three of
Yep.
us have to spam this out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, the
Insane.
amount of work to get a show done in a short period of time is staggering, and we're all exhausted. We're all super tired.
It's like having
And-
3 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. That was awesome.
They just did like so much work in such a short period of time. PB worked on the tip bars.
I had help. I had
yeah.
a significant amount of help.
Well,
But yes.
still. And Brad, came up with the idea. He came up with the whole mechanics and concept for everything. And yeah, I have to mention how hard they really worked for this. So please give them all the praise and love. So.
I
No,
think
just give us money every
real-
week. That's all.
That also works. Like
Yeah.
money is way better than love. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say.
All right.
I was going to say something serious, but then you said a joke, so I've forgotten it.
Well, I'm
It's
glad.
left my brain. That was
Um,
so fun, Brad.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah, I really wanted we're not going to do green rooms. Normally we do green rooms. You can check out our membership page where we have green room shows at the ends of most of our shows. We'll do like a quick post-show chat with the cast. For this, we're not going to do it. I think just because we can do little bits here, and this is going to be this was like obviously the first episode, and I wanted to set it up
Yeah.
in such a way that it felt like there was a narrative, so it's not just like a shill show where we would just fuck around and play D&D for 2 hours and then leave. This one is a show, but it also has this other element where you guys can get involved and donate, and it will mess with the outcomes depending on what's on these bars every week. Not that they're going to change dramatically, but I do think it'd be fun to mess with them a little bit and add things here and there. That kind of element, it's going to be chaos. There's going to be a chaotic element, but I did want like an overarching thing. But it's hard to do when you're trying to come up with like a setting which is a bunch of different stories that can be told through these books.
Yeah.
And just to keep you guys interested so that you come back next week. These books are from all over the place. There's lots of different possibilities for this, but I really wanted to start with something kind of classic, very sort of like classic fantasy is sort of the King Arthur story. I'm kind of interested in the King Arthur story, but don't know a huge amount about it. There is elements of it in Cura, but I wanted this one to start this way. And I was thinking like, man, what are the usual things I come up with when I come up with these games? It's a setting, but really the setting is just that there's this kind of library where you go as a purgatory state after you die. We have these two characters who've lived their entire lives they've been adventurers in other D&D campaigns somewhere, and they've come here, and we get to learn about them, and they've got some really interesting things to their characters so you can keep coming back and enjoying and learn. We can learn about who Candle is, who Novara is. But the thing I realized was that I was like, oh, you know what I don't have, and I normally really spend a lot of time on? A villain.
Yeah.
And I was like,
insane,
how
insane.
how the hell am I gonna have an overarching villain for this? Because like you might think, oh, Elle's gonna turn on him and betray him or whatever, but I was like, oh, it would be so sick if Lancelot just starts sliders chasing you. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure out how to have just set it up to have Lancelot as the villain in this classic Lancelot from Camelot Arthurian stories, chasing and like coming after you and stuff, because I just thought that would be really fun.
I'm dead.
It's a really fun place to start this story. It's such a classic like book to read as well when you pull a book off of the thing.
I also just loved everything about that. The way that they implied that they knew something was wrong. This isn't how his story was supposed to go, as if like and you've tied it all into this idea of non-canon, and I just loved every second of that. I had so much fucking fun. I love it. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I do. I like
using the forge for the first time.
Dark Knight coming after us.
It's also it's kind
my
of
tits were out the whole time.
Yeah.
It's great.
I was
really
having
hoping for some armor in that loot box.
one of the first campaigns I ever ran had just this character called the Adversary who was chasing the party through everything, and I was like, oh, that's so like going back to my roots with this kind of thing. It was very fun to come up with, and I was really trying to think of like, interesting moments that would happen, shock moments, just to keep that sense, because it's hard to do with this kind of a show.
Yeah.
And story, because it's not the typical way I would run a story. So I thought that would be very fun to do. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really like the characters, and I've really enjoyed setting this up and learning the found. I actually really do like this forge stuff. Everything you can do is like, I scratched the surface. I've sat here making tables and stuff and messing with things, but it was really fun to see I actually think that it makes combat so much quicker, which is going to be so useful for this.
Especially with
because
the
you're going to have
stuff,
fucking Boblin the Goblin riding 2 rats into combat at complete random showing up.
Mm-hmm.
That was a D10, by the way. There was another. I wonder if I still have it up here. The other option was a
Don't tell me.
satyr. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter because it's
random.
random
next
every
okay.
time. I just generated 10 here, and I rolled a D10, rolled a 1, which was an easy fight with a goblin and 2
Thank
rats.
God.
But there was a satyr on there, or a satyr, and I was literally just going to have that be Tiger Writer's character from Fractured Worlds show up, and then I was going to just fucking trick him. If you guys had unlocked a guest for next week, I was going to force him to fucking show up and play poo-poo cakes.
Shit.
I was going to just have poo-poo cakes show up.
Cake.
On the plus side, you didn't get, and this is a good thing. Yeah, I didn't have to try and do an impression of Tiger Writer. Which would have been terrible. There's no way I can pull that off. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching the show and joining us here. Thank you again, everybody that
yes,
tipped.
thank you.
We'll be doing it again next week, so start saving.
You have a week to save.
Well, and if you haven't got any money, don't worry about it. It's fine. Obviously, you don't have to tip to get involved. If you do, we love you. If you don't, the show will be back next week. There is a this is it. This is a show now. So we're going to be running this show weekly on Fridays. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next week for the next one. I don't have, by the way, for when the credits are rolling, anything music or anything. I was just going to carry on doing this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Over the top of
We
it.
can just talk. I fucking loved that. First of all. Second of all, I can't believe we pulled that off. That was crazy. We did the show in 2 weeks.
How do I run the credits?
Oh. Oh no.
What a perfect way to do credits. How do I do the credits?
Did they not work? They were working this morning.
Can you hit I don't know. Can you refresh the source? Oh, do you want to know why? It's because I turned the return scroller off.
Return scroller off.
So now, okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. This is the best thing that's ever happened.
Turn the music up. It's the perfect.
Yep.
I really wanted like this kind of like salsa music for L. Oh, the artwork, by the way, for L was done by Mirggles, and it is.
Yep.
It was so good. I went to her and said, I don't think it. Oh, there they go. There go the credits. Thank you.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I didn't do anything. What did you do?
I don't know. It just started working.
Okay, it just started.
This is going to happen every week then. That's what that means. This is going to happen every single week. Yeah, Mergs, I went to her and said, I want to make this kind of like, I just think it would be amazing if you went into purgatory in the afterlife and you were just met with the most flamboyant, over the top.
Thank you, everyone.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character, and she came back with that, and it was absolutely
Were the
perfect.
peacock feathers a reference to? Can I ask you that or no? Were they a reference to your character? Okay.
No, I don't think so. I think that was just Mergs. I mean, you'd have to ask her.
Well, then maybe she did do that as okay.
Well, I don't know. She didn't say that, but she's incredibly smart, so probably. She does stuff like that, and she just doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone say bye.
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 confusion.
You wouldn't be long in pain.
Last thing I remember
The memory is hard,
is having
clear.
a bag behind my head.
Flash of dimly lit lashes around three figures.
Dash my head against the desk.
Remember a paint
I remember my thrashing,
looking up at it.
outstretched hand, reaching out, blood,
The painting is Judith beheading her referees.
bloody. Some of it splatters on the wall.
I think I know who they were,
A shadow or a silhouette
but of course I have some of them.
sort of raised from the huddled.
There are two women holding someone down as they're cutting a man's head off.
Not getting dragged.
Feel disappointed. I feel inadequacy.
And then
And I saw darkness.
darkness.
I feel angry.
The memory isn't at all clear. Goes together. Just a vortex.